I had YouTube muted. My bad,
Oh,
YouTube.
YouTube was muted.
My bad,
Can't hear
YouTube.
you.
Okay.
Y'all hear us now.
Yeah, they can hear us now.
They said hot girl.
Tamika said hot girl. So we got one vote for hot girl. Simona said yes for hot girl. So y'all just gonna do Pac like that, huh?
Hot girl.
I mean, that has nothing to do with
Y'all ain't loving Pac like that in the streets right now. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's popping out here? What's really good? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Man, I don't think you should have a right to actually pick what you want.
How come I can't?
So I just play this. That's it.
Just the claps.
Just the
Yeah,
clap.
just the claps.
Yes.
That ass clap. You know what I'm saying?
Just
There
the
you go.
clap.
Just the
So,
claps. Make that ass clap one time for me. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people saying hot girl.
Hot girl got all the votes. Tupac is the competition's over. Tupac didn't get one damn vote.
I just want to hear it one more time.
Tupac didn't get one vote.
Not one.
Not one. It's hot girl season over here, I guess.
I don't know if those listeners
Somebody
that's
said
listening.
definitely just the claps.
See?
That'll get the people going.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean?
All right.
That is
It's provocative. It gets the people
keeps
going.
It gets the people going.
Just the claps.
Because I mean, when you used to be at the dance, you was on the wall. As soon as you heard the claps, you knew what the
Right,
fuck was
all
going
right,
on.
So I have to go down.
Listen, you was already
Right.
picking out what
Yeah,
you want to dance.
yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
knew what time it was.
Get
You know
straight
what I'm
to
saying?
it.
Niggas pulling their jeans up.
They boy
Right.
holding them up in the back.
Hey, how high did we used to pull our jeans up though? To like get low for the twerk. Like,
You pull
Hey,
you pull your
Kayla.
jeans up to stand behind somebody who twerking
exactly.
because you ain't dancing.
Yeah, exactly. You ain't
You just-
doing shit.
you
You
just
just trying to
standing
make
Because
sure
that
you
grind
don't
gotta
get
be
knocked
right.
over.
Niggas
Yeah.
have to have
Looking.
that grind right.
You just
So
looking.
the pants have to be pulled up.
You gotta look.
Just
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Y'all filthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to play the wall. You know what I mean? So I had a wall behind me.
To
You know
hold
what I'm
you
saying? Hold me up.
Oh, no. You supposed to have your niggas hold you.
No, when y'all hop in the circle, I wait for y'all to come out that circle. I'll be on the wall. I was tall too. Shoo. Boy, I was always picking for the twerk action. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. I never bust the move. Just a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Pelvic motion. I never had to move nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Feet firm, planted. You know what I mean? Got to have a good foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Grounded.
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 Like a
You
wrestler.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When
The
that hot,
stamina.
you know what I mean? When that shit come on, you gotta
Stamina
be
going.
ready. Sometimes my niggas
See? Your friends
yeah, that my friends were
hold
supposed to
you.
help me,
I
but
told
sometimes my
you.
niggas would be occupied. You know what I'm saying?
He
They would
was
have their
probably
own.
the
But that's when you
tallest
supposed to
one,
do
first
the-
of all. So who Pretty Willie?
That was Pretty Willie. too?
Really? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He was having that shit. Motherfuckers was doing wild shit on that.
Lay your body
Yeah, that used to
And
get
let
it
me
cracked.
tell you, then the juke boys and shit used
Yeah.
to be in there fucking it up.
Oh, remember when niggas used to wear they silkies so they thing would pop when they would do their little shit? Remember that
Yeah,
era?
of course it
Niggas
is.
wore pure silkies to parties, bro, just so they could pop their thing. That was gay when you think about it.
No, niggas was horny. That's what the fuck they were. They was horny and ready to go.
We was freaky as a bitch. Hey, he had a pelvic thrust like JT. Remember in the 5 Heartbeats after he sung to that lady who was with her husband? Y'all, have you ever paid attention to that? The other day, I noticed he does like this move.
All right.
He stood, dog. It's funny. as
Just getting
fuck.
it in.
Shout out JT for the 5 Heartbeats, one of the biggest haters ever. You know what I'm saying? This nigga slept with his lady.
Shy
His-
brother.
Yeah, shy brother. This nigga slept with his brother's lady. Like,
Oh, Lord.
Jesus
Right.
Christ. And the nigga said he needed to go to like a dick therapist or something, right?
Like in real life?
Yeah, remember Duck was like, yeah, so maybe they'll talk to your shit, work what you have, and do a couple
All right.
exercises or something.
That was an asshole in every movie he was in.
Man, every movie.
He was a old girl in Waiting to Excel.
He was horrible
Like,
in Waiting to Excel.
come on,
It was
bitch.
probably only one nigga worse than him,
I was
right?
like, come on, baby, it's me. At the door.
Yeah. It's probably only one nigga worse than him in that movie, right? I hated the
Ooh.
fat nigga.
Oh, the dude who was
All of them was
if-
terrible except old boy across the street, Gregory Hines.
It was levels to the niggas though. Everybody wasn't that bad. Like the
The chubby dude wasn't bad. She just didn't like him
and
like
he
that.
and he
he
was
fronted her out.
and she she shouldn't have gave him none anyway though.
You raggedy bitch.
Yeah.
He was terrible.
Yeah, dude with the orange and the leather vest and called her a raggedy bitch.
Zeke McCall was terrible. That
Yeah,
nigga is Zeke
Zeke-
McCall all
Zeke
the
Mc-
time.
the fake Denzel, the all state hands man. He bad too. He was the president on TV one time, wasn't he? Wasn't he the president on 24? I think, right? Yeah, he was the president one time.
Yeah, he was Whitney Houston one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She was his side chick.
Yeah, remember he had a whole situation.
He had a whole family.
And Wesley Snipes' wife had cancer.
But they ain't do nothing but just cuddle.
I was mad for
Apparently.
Wesley.
You was mad for Wesley?
Yeah.
You thought he should have got some?
Yeah, some sympathy.
She might as
Seen
well.
some sympathy coochie. Like, hey, I'm about to be alone.
But
Little
if you
Simpson.
married and your wife got that shit, are you supposed to be like laying up with anybody, getting sympathy,
No.
anything?
He shouldn't have been cuddling.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I
But
don't think
might
he
as
was
well
supposed to
got some
be.
coochie while he was there.
Hey, that's a rough stage of life to go through to watch somebody you love die.
It is absolutely,
And,
absolutely.
you
I know we've been making light of the situation, but that was some serious shit.
Yeah, so some sympathy pussy.
So
Oh, Lord.
let me refresh my memory. Angela Bassett
Her
did
husband-
that over short dude that fucked the cousin from Soul Food, right?
Yeah. the one
Okay.
that
He's
cut
an
fuck
ass.
face.
Yeah, he's an asshole in every movie too.
He left her for a white
Remember the
woman.
nigga that flipped over the table and leaned on me? The teacher?
Oh yeah, that's
that
dude,
guy.
Yeah, that's dude.
yeah.
He, right.
Remember
From
he
the
fucked the cousin in Soul Food, remember?
He fucked
Right.
her.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
the beginning of the movie, it's like, yeah, you're not going with me. I'm going with somebody else.
Exactly.
Going to dinner with somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever he was going. And she was white.
Mhm.
Oh, because my favorite meme
Whack.
is Angela
Mhm.
Bassett walking away from the car, setting it on
Right.
fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It makes me think of the Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry video and shit.
That was one take.
So really,
One
everybody-
take. Literally one take.
That was one
everybody in
take.
that movie except Gregory
Gregory
Hines.
Hines.
Damn
And he
near.
had the fat girl. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Niggas be trying to fat shame, and the
She
fat
was
girl
trying
wanted
to
So
to
play
that
it
marry him.
off.
conversation.
He was
Mhm.
trying to play it off, and he like, no, I like that. And she like, oh, shit.
Mhm.
And she made him that plate, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Then you
Like,
say
oh,
fat
hope he
girl
not
feed
staring
you.
at my ass, and he was so
Yeah,
looking when she was
shit.
walking away.
She turned around.
Coochie down there marinating underneath that fupa.
Listen,
Mhm.
listen. Nice and marinated.
Nice and marinated.
Nice and warm after you eat, then fuck you good, and then feed you again.
See? Drake said he liked them girls that be
Better get a
thick.
BB.
They make everybody
Yeah.
uncomfortable. You know, they fuck you, feed you good, you know, have lunch with you.
Mhm. It's unfortunate that I guess the society has created this low self-esteem for that. where-
Okay, one of the baddest white women in history, Marilyn Monroe, she was BBW.
Mhm.
Even the one that died, Anna Nicole,
Yeah.
BBW, like all their famous white women, they're not bony bitches. They like
Mhm.
plump, buxom because they've been lusting after black women since we got here from slavery. And most black women are built like that. Even a
Mhm.
skinny black girl gonna have hips and shit to her. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's something that they've always strived for. So when they find a woman that they idolize in their culture, it's always somebody thicker.
Mhm.
Scarlett Johansson, all of them girls, they be thicker white girls. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Or got some features.
Or got features like a black woman.
Angelina
Absolutely.
Jolie
Yeah.
got them thick
Has
ass lips.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
The Kardashians. You know what I'm saying?
Who was
The
that?
Jenners.
We used to talk about the last episode. We were talking about Days of Our Lives.
I used to
Yeah.
love Days of
Was
Our
it Billy?
Lives.
Billy, yeah.
Billy was cold.
Billy was fine.
She had those big ass lips.
Clipper cut, like a
Yep.
black lady. Remember, she was rocking the
Yep,
Tony Braxton in the
yep.
90s. She was
Yeah.
the only white lady with the Tony Braxton in them lips.
She was cold.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So that's how I go with them. But like I said, man, we're gonna get off into some of these topics right quick. Y'all cut the fuck up over the weekend in Milwaukee. Shame on y'all. I'm praying for my man Royce. My man Royce, an old school player. I don't know what y'all be doing down in Skybox on that man Sunday nights, but y'all be cutting clean the fuck up. Thank you. I seen 2 videos. I seen one from the inside where a young lady had her head busted to the white meat.
Oh shit, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I only saw that one.
Then it
You only
spilled.
saw that one?
Then it spilled outside.
I saw the outside.
Yeah,
part.
into an all-out brawl where Ray, get in that shit, Ray. That's what somebody kept screaming in the background.
Was it Ray
all the
Ray?
time. Yeah.
I swear I heard somebody say Kiki.
Or Riri, my
Riri,
bad. Get in that
Riri.
shit,
I
Riri.
was like, oh, that's some damn fighting hood.
Riri
ass
never
name.
got in that shit. though.
Just so we clear, it was not me.
No, it wasn't
I'm not
active
the
Riri.
Riri that was
No,
there.
it wasn't active Riri.
Mm.
I look, Ken. Trust me. I did reconnaissance and research. It wasn't her, bro. She was at the crib. She wasn't in the streets being active on Sunday.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Look like a whole bunch of young motherfuckers, though.
I-
Like young ones, though.
but see, what I'm gonna tell you is, I know people in the fight, and some of them people ain't young.
Well, maybe I didn't see all the videos. The videos I seen, I ain't seen no familiar faces or shit.
Does
Motherfuckers look
my
young.
question is does that stop you from going places?
I've been stopped going to that.
You
type
been
of
stopped
shit a
going to
long
that type
time
of shit?
ago. I mean,
Was that a part of why or just maturity?
It has nothing to do with maturity because
Okay.
you can be mature and turn the fuck up.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with that. I'm just more protective of my energy and who the fuck I'm around. And sometimes them type of environments, it don't interest me like that no more. But I
Mhm.
go if I want to. But you know, if you get in one of those moods, but nah, it don't separate with maturity.
When did Skybox become a club?
What, probably like 2 years ago?
This is a club.
Yeah, it's like a club now. You remember it was a sports bar when it first opened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
'Cause
Them
I'm
type of
tripping, 'cause
bars.
it's-
Kicking it.
I
Yeah.
forgot. I forgot about it. My daughter had just got back from Nashville. She was like, she was going out. This is like right when it kind of opened up.
Mhm.
Like the city kind of opened up, and she's like, she came back home. She went to Skybox. I was like, Skybox, like the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. The
Bar?
bar, yeah, like Hooters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without the Hooters.
Right.
you
I
know
imagine
what
some
I
old niggas like, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you.
you
But-
picturing like a bunch of Packers and
Yeah,
Bucks fans. and shit.
Exactly. Like you.
Nah,
went
it's Cartier glasses and gots to be wigs and you know what I'm
The
saying?
hookah whore.
Well, it was
Yeah.
plenty. It was
Yeah.
plenty wigs on the floor on the ground.
Was
Exactly,
it?
man.
Yeah.
Hella
I didn't
wigs.
see it.
It's plenty
Hella
of 'em.
wigs.
I could have swore
Everybody-
one tried to grab her. She was getting whooped. Now it looked like she was trying to grab it. Like
She
she,
probably paid a lot of money for it. They be
Hey,
paying a lot
Don.
of money for them.
Yeah.
Hey
fucking
Don,
wigs.
between me and you, I wasn't there, bro. You ain't see me. Nobody see me on camera.
It definitely looked
Wait.
like it was over capacity.
hold on.
Was you there?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, so you was there.
I plead the
So you saw it front
one,
row.
It was
three.
definitely over capacity. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely.
I was
over
actually thinking that too when I was people
Somebody
outside.
said the CDC was looking at the videos like it's fucking rolling. Like that's the CDC.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh shit. That motherfucker was definitely
No
wall to
mask. Nobody had a mask on.
wall. I don't
You
give
know
a fuck
what I'm
about that shit. I ain't scared of that shit.
Yes, it does.
That
As a
motherfucker
bar
was
business owner, sales go down when things happen like this due to police popping in more often because of stuff like this. That's Simona, the owner of Milwaukee Nights Pub. Shout out her Milwaukee Vibes podcast. They was here with
Somebody
us
said
last
she
Thursday.
definitely tried to grab that wig. I need to see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they did.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
it was
glad I-
there.
I
Yeah.
need to see
There's
it.
a lot going
She was
on.
getting
It was a
drugged.
lot.
She was getting drugged and was like, oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see none of the fight videos. I just saw the videos of
It
like,
was
the
a lot going
aftermath.
on. It was shit going on. Like I said, it spilled outside. It started on the inside. It was 2 different videos. You know,
I only saw like 30 seconds of
When
one. I
was
was like,
all of
that's
this
enough.
over?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what
I don't be
happened?
knowing
What
what
the
this
fuck
shit be
happened?
about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's funny is I don't be knowing. That's what I be curious. Like,
They even fight with a purpose
It
anymore.
ain't even about niggas no more. It used to be about niggas.
you don't think this over niggas?
Nah,
You think this
That
was
bitch
probably
said something on
bitch probably said
Facebook.
it's a
something?
Facebook shit.
Facebook.
It's some Facebook. Some
Not
social media shit.
Facebook. Oh,
I bet it
Yeah.
was.
It's some social media shit.
I'm talking about
Fucking
baby girl
shit.
had on all white. Her shit was split, my nigga.
Woo.
Like
She had to she took off
her shirt,
hoodie.
yeah, to hold the blood.
that's fucking ridiculous. I hope
She gonna feel
okay.
it. She feeling now. She was all right last night. That night, whatever night that was, but the next day she felt that shit.
And then it was some big girls outside getting busy on the outside video. You got to see that
Yeah.
outside video. They was getting busy. Big Mama wasn't having that shit. She
Some
was-
entertainment,
Yeah, she
huh?
was getting busy. She made it worth watching on my mama.
So
That's what I said. You're doing it with a purpose.
What kind of person am I watching, waiting for a titty to pop out?
I was doing the same.
Me.
But I watched
I be waiting for a titty, piece of ass, something. to
I
hang out.
be watching all women's fights. Yeah. Reality TV. Motherfuckers could be
Like,
watching
no,
it.
and I don't like that type of shit, but I'm gonna
Shit
watch
could
it.
be on the 70-inch in the crib. I'm back and forth through the living room. I ain't watched nothing. Soon as
Said,
the
what type
fight
of
start,
person?
watch out.
Wait,
I done moved everybody out the way in the living room. Soon as they start fighting on reality TV, like,
You
okay.
want to see that shit?
Yeah. The nipple
Just toxic.
nipple slip.
Just
Some of y'all,
toxic.
some of y'all got some superb bras because this shit
Man,
never
what?
pop out.
What?
Never, nothing ever come out.
What?
Nah.
Hey, you gotta buy the quality.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think motherfuckers paying high quality for their bras at this point.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, there's not enough bras coming off in the world.
Yeah, she was hitting a motherfucker with a hookah.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, because they don't sell bottles at Skybox. So I was trying to figure out how her face got busted like that. And then that day somebody
Damn.
told me, like, yeah, she got hit in the head with a hookah.
Somebody
my
said I got
man.
all the videos.
Yeah, I got them all too.
Ah.
They were sending them to my inbox, left and right.
I'm trying not to be that toxic and watch it, but I felt bad
Oh,
watching
shit.
it
Monday
as much
morning,
as I
you
did.
just turn it down on the side. You just watch it.
As much as I be watching stuff, I try not to.
I watched that probably about 10 times.
I need to see the ones y'all saw. 'Cause
I laughed.
Clearly, the ones I saw was boring.
I laughed and then I wanted to see
no entertainment. It was like the aftermath.
I laughed and then I wanted to see the faces. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought the shit was hilarious to me. Like,
And you said you saw some faces.
Yeah, I
Some
mean,
faces that.
yeah, that's how I know it was older people there. You know what I'm saying? Then what motherfuckers is, you know, because I think we quick to just write that off as an excuse, like, oh, it's just the young people. But when you be there, it be motherfuckers you know, like your age. And
That's
shit.
why I said I need to see the other video.
They
Oh,
be,
okay. Kayla got me. She
Kayla
said she's
said
gonna
she
send them
gonna
to
send
me.
they be in that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers, they.
So there wasn't no gunshot.
But the older motherfuckers be trying to be out the way too. So that don't mean they don't be in that environment. Shit. They just be trying to get the motherfucker away.
I just sent them to you if you want.
But the last time I went to Skybox was last summer. Well, this past summer, and motherfuckers was shooting and had guns out. I was like, yeah, I'm
last time I was
done.
there,
I was like, I'm done.
remember my page got
Fucking
shut down
ridiculous.
because I posted the fags outside fighting in they draws.
Oh.
Remember?
All right.
Remember that? That was Skybox.
That was Skybox.
That was Skybox.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And your page
How
got
they get
shut
in their
down.
drawers?
That man,
They
was
were
fighting.
in draws.
Yeah,
I was
it
so
was-
confused.
it
when
was
you
hot
posted
outside.
that. I was so fucking confused.
It was hot.
It was hot. They was in their drawers and they had fought out their skinny jeans.
I'm
like
trying to
somehow
bring
they
logic to
came
it.
out their skinny jeans and they was trying to square up.
Why were they in their drawers? It was hot.
Draws. I'm
Well,
talking about.
they
Duh.
wanted to move. They want to have more agility and move, so they took the jeans off. I guess.
Tighty whities. They was out there in they tighty whities fighting like a motherfucker.
Don said their titties little. That's why they bra stay on.
No, it was some big titty girls out there, bra staying on. But
All
You know.
all titties matter.
yeah, I was about to
I
say
don't
big
care.
titty girls is spending a lot of money for their bras right now. Bras are
Mhm.
very expensive.
They are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they ain't cheap.
They definitely are.
Yeah. Most big titty motherfucker told me like $60, $80 for the basic joint. You know what I'm saying?
It was hot. It was hot to me.
Yeah,
It was hot.
She said it wasn't that hot. Yeah, it wasn't.
You ain't never got down to your drawers when they get hot.
Not out in public.
fight.
I ain't
In
at
a
that part. I
fight?
ain't say that
Yeah.
part. I'm just saying just down
At
your drawers.
home, at home, hell yeah.
Well, they just feeling like they was at home.
It was not that hot. You ain't lying.
Mhm.
Okay,
I was a
so
little confused when I seen that.
yeah, I didn't understand that, but people, we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was in the liquor. I don't know what was happening. I just know, you know, I wasn't there, so I can't tell you what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Hennessy was flowing.
As much as we get entertained, the problem is also recording it,
Facts,
because
Mhm.
then it just looks bad.
facts.
Mhm.
Because me seeing that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go there.
I mean, it's what Simona said. It would make me not want to patronize your business.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is unfortunate though.
Yeah, that's why I said it's unfortunate for Royce,
It's
the
not
owner.
your fault.
Yeah, it ain't on him. You know, but what can you do?
Just being a former school administrator, the female constituency, when they get into it, it's just very difficult to stop it.
Oh, it's almost impossible to
it's
stop.
like it's like
that
hurting,
emotion is
hurting
triggered.
cats.
It's more emotional than logical. Most men move logically. Women move more emotionally. So that once that shit is triggered and at its heightened state,
Mhm.
motherfucker ain't coming down.
Which when niggas start acting like that, that's when you start feeling, hey, you a
You a
bitch.
You a
bitch. You a
acting
bitch.
like a bitch.
Because
Bitch,
you might
yeah.
be mad, but 6 females over, she mad too about nothing, and she's involved. So she comes, oh, that's Ree. She don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
She jumping in some shit, and then you breaking her up from over there, and her girls over there. It's like 25 girls.
So remember, yeah, that was the other thing, Kayla, I was gonna say is that security doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other weird thing about these videos. From somebody who worked in the nightlife as long as I did, like that's what prevents this type of shit is the effort and activity of your security guards. If they standing around watching it and trying to be cool with motherfuckers, then this is gonna be the result of what happens.
That's like the security of that. Was that 618 when that fight was going on?
Exactly.
Like security to the dance floor.
And nobody moved.
Security to the DJ
Reggie
booth.
Brown said that shit 27 times, and we never saw a security guard the whole
Damn.
video. Like, you know what I mean? So, and I
So
guess
what they getting paid for?
that's what I'm saying.
To catch you at the door and check your ID.
Yeah, check your ID, get your phone number.
Mhm.
Holla at y'all when y'all come to the door. Get first dibs on all the ladies before they get into us. They get to see y'all before we do.
That is a plus. Huh?
Yeah,
A little strategic there.
yeah,
Right.
it is. You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially
But
for a thirsty nigga.
But ain't nan women paying attention to the nigga
At all. Ain't no chick coming to the club for the security guard. And if she do, like
that's her man.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, like, she fucks with you before you was security, my nigga. You ain't bag shit off of being security, but it might be some bitches thirsty enough to try to get in the club that they might smash the security guard, dude.
So they wasn't moving people.
No, they weren't doing shit. They was watching the fight. Like we was online. You know what I'm saying? They was watching the fight like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's the security company there?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering, because it ain't our guys upstairs and here in the Sherman Phoenix. You know, they protect Prime Social. You know what I'm saying?
And the Skybox not is it still same ownership?
Yeah.
Damn, it's sliding then, huh?
Yeah. That's
what the nightlife is bad, because you got to cater to whoever gonna come to your shit.
Pretty much, especially in a COVID time period. You got to remember, pre-COVID, you could be kind of bougie about who you wanted in your spot and all that. But right now, like, resources are slim. People don't even want to go outside. So if 100 people come and 85 of these motherfuckers are the worst individuals in the world, and I know they shouldn't be in here, I got bills.
You got to open the door.
I got to open the door. I got to do what I got to do. So
ladies' night.
That's the risk you run. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies' night. Cross your fingers.
Man, ladies' night. Niggas gonna bring a ratchet in that motherfucker, and it's gonna be ratchet. Right. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a double dose of that shit for real. She said he walked past like it was nothing. Like, of course, they can stop or go against all them people, but at least they trying to do something to stop it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And their security is armed. I'm trying to figure out how people are acting like that, and you're armed. I know when I was a nightclub patron and we seen an armed security guard, we acted accordingly. Now, if he ain't had no gun, we might fight security. But if he's strapped, we might take it a little easy tonight until we get away from the guy with
where
the gun.
Motherfuckers' mentals are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Shows where the mental state is. They don't give a fuck.
Facts. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be ready to dumb
and maybe
out.
the security understand that. They're empathetic to that. So they
I think,
know motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Well, I think from the Kiss situation, remember where Ari, the young lady, lost her life with a security guard with a trigger finger and her with a fucked up attitude, didn't mix. And it resulted in her losing her life. So I think that's led other security people to kind of be more hesitant about how they react to people. You know what I mean? Being lit.
You was there?
No, I wasn't at Kiss when that happened. I just heard about it.
So how you know her attitude was fucked up?
Because I heard both sides of the story.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
No, that's fine. Because Cherie never tell you. I didn't speak about, because I know her and the family personally.
Okay.
When it happened, I didn't even report about it on here until I got the full story.
Okay.
You know
it was definitely escalated at one point.
Yeah.
But that is so tragic.
Based off her attitude, that sent it to another level. Threats that she made, statements that she made. My man being new on the job. My man also being PTSD from the military.
So what's going on with him now?
Exactly. I don't know. I know he's not doing security anymore, and I heard that he moved out of town or something. That was the last thing I heard. Yeah. But Kiss has been open, but Kiss hasn't had any problems since then either.
Oh, well, that's good.
So that, you know what I mean?
Kayla said, I'm a star security was lit. Hell yeah. Chocolate City.
I'm talking about
they used to
Atlanta. That's what I'm about to say. Atlanta, St. Louis. They whooping your ass, boss, and cutting the music back on. Like,
what's Kiss? What's the full name of the spot? Kiss
Ultra Lounge.
Ultra Lounge.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's a Kiss Ultra Lounge in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a Kiss Ultra Lounge in Florida. It's a Kiss Ultra Lounge a few different places.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So niggas just go to travel places and that's a good ass name.
I guess so. And copy the name. I don't know what the fuck.
It had the same logo and everything. I was like,
yeah, spelled in cursive.
Yeah,
yeah, same font.
We passed that shit.
I guess it's like a franchise.
Going to Escobar. We was passing up going to Escobar. I was
maybe it's like Checkers or Rallies or. You know what I'm saying? Wingstop or something.
Oh,
you know
maybe it is like a franchise.
A franchise club.
Yeah.
No, they didn't rename Kiss. Kiss still got the same name. Where you getting it confused is they got a front part that operates like a sports bar when they don't have big events, and that's called Swish. But it's still Kiss Ultra Lounge. Like the Spot 'em Got 'em guy is coming in a few days, and I'm helping promote that, and that's gonna be in the back part, and it's gonna be packed.
Is he bringing Junebug with him?
I don't know.
And I don't even care.
So that's Junebug's dance.
Yeah. He created the dance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the skinny dude, right?
Well, the guy
he got
with the
braces.
Yeah,
the loose ass shirt, and he be ugly as a
bitch. Yeah, okay.
And but he be fucking it up.
But he made this guy's song be like one of the biggest songs.
Yeah, hell yeah. He needs some some coins.
Because it's almost like what my one guy did for Kiki Do You Love Me for Drake a couple years ago.
Yeah, and look how when
he put out that little dance that made the song go even more viral
as fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope Junebug getting some money. Cause shit, I wouldn't know that song
Well,
if it wasn't for
he been
Junebug.
getting invited to a lot of
Yeah, he been
celebrity
traveling
houses,
around.
like houses, they spots, and yeah.
You
So
wanna
I bet
dance
you he
with 'em?
enjoying that shit.
Shout out Junebug.
Yeah,
In
little
some
June.
in some crazy news, and I guess these two topics intertwine with each other. T.I. and Tiny. Today, Marvel, that's Marvel that does Ant-Man Wasp. Today, Marvel reported that T.I. will not be in the sequel, or this might be the third one,
It's
the third installment of Ant-Man and Wasp, because of the sexual assault allegations that him and his wife are fighting and facing.
That wasn't applause for that.
wasn't an applause. I'm gonna actually get that up. We're gonna do two of those for T.I. I hate for him to miss these movie bags,
especially in Marvel.
but it seems like this happens to him often. I don't know if y'all remember before when him and Chris Brown then put out Takers. At the premiere, he got pulled over in the Bentley that night with Tiny in the car, and they had all kind of pills and guns and shit in the car. And this was in Hollywood. He went to jail that night. They let Tiny go home. So once again, their personal life or antics outside the studio and off camera are reflecting his professional life. So that's
and
fucked
success.
up. And success. I know a lot of people were asking me a couple of weeks ago what happened with the T.I. and Tiny assault situation, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's turning up because I know the one girl hired Linda Bloom, and that's the lady who got Bill Cosby indicted. She got Harvey Weinstein indicted. She got the R. Kelly girls their money and shit.
It's over.
So yeah, I mean, one of T.I.'s accuser hired her, so I believe that's why they're seeing more pressure and people are backing away from T.I. Also, they took the whatever the fuck the name of his show is off of VH1. Expeditiously, yeah, they took that off of VH1. So.
Are you talking about his family show?
Yeah, they took the family show off, and his podcast is still on, but I believe that was running through YouTube anyway. The podcast is still on, but the actual TV show is gone now. You know what I'm saying? You got a delivery, ma'am, queen.
Was it the snack pack?
So actually, I gotta plug this too. Shout out Steve-O. Y'all know Ricardo Moore. He coming next week with his Black Magic wine. So this guy has a wine line, and we got to get this featured upstairs with Vibes. Yes. I got to make sure I put that collaboration together for y'all, because he has his own wine, Black owned and operated again. He came through with the tequila a couple months ago, Black owned and operated. Now he back with his own wine.
Several tequilas.
Yeah, several tequilas, and he has several wines. Actually, it's 3 different, styles of that also. So shout out to Steve, man. He grinding. Steve just actually wrapped up a movie that's featuring Jamal Woodard, who played Biggie from the Notorious movie. So Steve-O just wrapped up another movie, but he was sick today. He'll be here next week with us to, talk to us about the wine and Black entrepreneurship and some more things that he got going on. But also, I have to plug this Saturday, Baby Drew will be performing with Cigarette Break, Chris Crane, and a bunch of other live musicians from the city. They're doing a live performance of Baby Drew's music with Cigarette Break and all these other bands and singers from the city, and it will be streaming on Facebook. So shout out to them for doing that. It's kind of like D'Angelo's Versus. You know what I'm saying? That D'Angelo did this weekend. You know what I mean? So shout out to Baby Drew and friends. It will be live online. So if you still ducking COVID and you don't want to be in the public with people and all that, you know what I'm saying? You can watch it online. That's this Saturday, Baby Drew and friends live at the Bayou. You know what I'm saying? Down on 3rd and MLK. If you want to go check that out live, you can visit them, but also it will be available online live stream. I'll definitely be sharing the link. So please check us out. Stay tuned for that. Now, speaking of that, D'Angelo had a versus. I don't know if people were under a rock or something. I had a lot going on Saturdays. Yeah, so I didn't watch it. So I caught it yesterday, and it was dope as fuck, actually. This nigga D'Angelo hasn't lost a beat, a step. That shit still sound like 1999 when that shit came out. Like, so I wanted to salute this guy. Like, Method Man, Redman looked good. Everything was excellent. Yeah, it was an excellent performance.
Listen.
If he puts that show on the road, I'll be the first person in line to buy a ticket to that, because what I watched was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he snapped.
My friend's about sick of me because I've been talking about him since, and I'm just like,
oh, so you watched it? Okay, so Cherie watched it. Okay.
I watched it too.
You
watched it too?
Titled like an unhealthy amount of times this weekend. You seen my post? I said him and Method Man can make a sandwich out of me right now.
Yeah, I noticed that. Interesting. So you watched it that many times. He brought out my baby, her. Her did a good
She
job.
is so beautiful.
It's really a lot of it is his energy. Like he just
I'm sorry, Cherie.
what?
I didn't let you in. I just saw the message.
Like I like that's the same way like I felt about like Chadwick. Like I like people with like just cool,
Demeanor.
humble energy. Like
Mhm.
care about their craft, don't care about all the hoes and all of that shit. Like I didn't know D'Angelo part of his downward spiral was because he couldn't handle like being a sex symbol.
Yeah, that
did not
fucked
know
with him.
that.
That and alcoholism were the two
Mhm.
things that brought D'Angelo down.
Yeah. The story has it that How Would You Feel video
Mhm.
Mhm.
just ruined his life.
Yeah, it ruined
Yeah.
his. It fucked with his mental.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was too much for him.
Y'all
And,
remember when
Angie-
Jamie Foxx
did that? Oh, that shit was so funny, dude.
that nigga's stupid.
His braids was
Oh,
horrible.
That was my shit.
He was dating Angie Stone at the time, right?
Yeah, he was dating Angie
Don't
Stone
they
at
have
the
a
time.
child together? Don't they
Yeah.
have children together?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
I could have swore they had
Not
children
Jamie
together.
Foxx, D'Angelo. Yeah, they have a
No,
D'Angelo.
I know
child.
not Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, they have a
D'Angelo.
child.
I'm trying to think if it's children. I
They
don't
Yeah,
have
know.
like
one.
is it child or
They
children?
have one, and
One.
he has 2 others.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I'm like, I
Trust
knew
me,
he had-
Cherie. No.
I know his
So
whole
when
life.
so when he was naked, you like that V
Yeah,
that his body was.
he got the same birthday as Makai too.
Word.
Yes.
Oh, so y'all got a little connection right there. If your little man, and him got the same birthday.
Don't we?
Yeah, shout out to that.
That's-
Mika said he can ashtray bitch me anytime. I was gonna title this episode "A Fall from Grace," but I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do my homegirl like that, so I called it "The Amazing Grace," like the Amazing Race.
Laid back. Like I feel like Rihanna could approach him, and he'd be so unimpressed. Like,
yeah.
He's kind of
would
like
not-
Andre 3000.
yeah,
They both give off those unbothered, like if you ran up to them like screaming, like they'd just be like, "Oh yeah, what's up, though? How you doing?"
Mhm.
Janet gives me that vibe too.
Mhm.
Like Janet seems unfrazzled. Like she just seems like she's just always like, yeah,
Yeah.
thank
You
you. Like
think
she's always
about
whispering. You know what I'm saying?
The rest of these celebrity niggas, they can't wait to get to the hoes.
Facts.
Mm.
Like as much as I love Trey,
Trey.
I
from the
do
hoes.
him.
Oh fuck him!
Trey
got
I
from
into it
do
with
him.
You got into it for real?
Mhm. All-Star Weekend.
Tell us about
20
it. We
with
love
him.
telling celebrity stories here,
Trey
don't
Songz.
we? Can
Yeah, it was me and a group of my cousins and friends, and we was at All-Star Weekend. It was either 2013 or 2014, and we was at Club Dreams, a strip club, and we came in. We got there early because has people with us that was dancing, so we got her in there early to dance, and we went up to him and asked to take a picture, and he was just rude as a bitch, like off top, and I don't do all that extra shit. I'm
Yeah.
not running up to you. We ain't do none of that, even the people with me. But he was just so motherfucking rude. And we was like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he like, it don't fucking matter. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. And we like, hold on. No, the
Yikes.
fuck we not. And all I know is we just was going back and forth for a long time. And then he got upset because his security couldn't put us out. And he kept telling them to. And the security was like, I can't put them out. They up here. You ain't got no control over this shit. So yeah, it ain't end too well. It was
Y'all was
I
up in
can see
there.
that.
Y'all was up in there like that.
Yeah. One of the girls that was with us, she was from Racine, and I had just met her that night. We cool to this day, but she grabbed a motherfucking bottle to hit his ass. And I was just like,
damn.
yeah, you got Milwaukee in this
Racine,
bitch.
Chicago. Racine and Kenosha is North Chicago.
Yeah, that's North Chicago
She
extended.
was ready.
Right.
She
That's
was ready.
The extension, like the UW extension, be
fucking
having them little
crazy.
campuses and Waukesha and shit. That's Chicago extended, right
And
there.
I don't know if he used to motherfuckers going, oh my God.
Oh,
why
no,
you
that's what
talking
he
me
used
like
to.
this?
And
Nah,
y'all
bitch,
didn't do
you
that.
ain't finna talk to us like that. No,
Mm.
not at fucking all. Like,
Mm.
yeah, so it was crazy. It was real fucking crazy. We
I've-
always be like, damn, we should have recorded that shit.
I've heard some
You
weird
should've.
Sent it
stories
to
about
Shade
him.
Room. made
We
some
always
money.
hearing weird stories about him.
He
like that.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because
With
like
chicks.
a couple months later, a girl recorded him while she was trying to get a autograph.
Autograph,
And
yeah.
that happened like maybe like a couple months after we had came from Houston when that happened. So we was like, damn, see, we know we weren't tripping. He just disrespectful as fuck. I don't like him. Fuck him.
Jeez.
I'll
Fuck
bop to
Trey
his
Songz.
songs though if it's nice. But
So in some other news, somewhere where Cherie just got back from, and the world almost
God.
ended when she was there. Their governor came out yesterday and said that he's lifting the mask mandate. So the state of Texas lifted the mask mandate yesterday, and Mississippi followed suit. So they don't have to wear masks in buildings, and they're back at 100% capacity in those places also.
And what made, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask no questions because they stupid. So
The Texas government is stupid.
Yes.
We figured that
So
out.
this is right in time for March all over again. Huh?
All right, like right on time. Like literally to the week damn near.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep, because schools closed down March 13th. I remember the day I was at work. I remember the date on the email when they said we weren't coming back to work anymore. That was March 13th. So,
Damn, was it?
yep,
yep.
it's March
That's
2nd.
around my sister's birthday.
Yep. We're about a week away, 10 days away
To
from
the
that
governor
shit.
Jesus.
Because
Predicted all.
I told you I always remember because I was in Chicago for All-Star Weekend when Corona was kind of buzzing.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
That was like
And
the
I remember a
weekend.
lot of people was like, "You going to Chicago with the Corona out here?" I'm like, "Man, they ain't mandated nothing yet or nothing. We can still travel.
That's what-
Y'all
that-
tripping."
That was before we thought it was actually
Before we
really-
thought it was a thing. Like, bro, because what's funny is I can remember my hotel experience pre-COVID than your hotel experience after COVID. It's totally different, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like staying at the I hate saying, well, no, I don't, because he's got nice hotels. Staying at the Trump that weekend was immaculate, right? But in Atlanta, staying where I stayed at for Milwaukee in Atlanta in November, it was different. And even when I went to Miami a week later, it was different because of COVID rules.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was only probably about 3 people on every floor because they was only booking out every other room. Then shit was getting packed ASAP because they were only, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to
Mhm.
keep a room closed to keep shit
Mhm.
separated.
I can't see the difference. I guess that was probably I'm probably normalized by it now. Like I was just in Atlanta.
Only reason I can remember is because I was literally out of town a week before they closed.
I'm
the
saying
world. You
like
see
it
what
was
I'm saying?
like extreme then. Now it's kind of like
no,
it's
you
just-
were in a place that's wide open. Atlanta's wide open.
But they had
Yeah.
a moment where they were shut the fuck down.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was just there like 2 weeks ago.
oh,
Right,
okay.
yeah.
You talking about, I thought you
And
talking
even
about
when I
it
went in
first
November,
happened.
Atlanta was more open than Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
just not in that matrix, so I don't.
I'm considering
care.
going to Atlanta this
What you mean?
weekend just because
I don't
it's
care about
open.
the mask. I don't care about none of that shit.
Word.
I
So-
take care of myself.
So you the first
Well,
person I done had up here that don't really give a fuck about.
I'm
the
not in that
mask.
matrix.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't.
I feel good and
don't
confident
feel
about
fearful about it or anything.
There
Like,
was a
just
point I was
like-
putting a lot of stuff in my body, like elderberry and all this vitamins and shit, just some extra shit, just to feel like I needed to fight that shit off. And somebody just asked me yesterday, "Are you inclined to take the?"
The vaccine.
vaccine,
Yeah,
I
they
was
want all educators to take the vaccine. We the next people in line for the
Yeah.
vaccine now.
Yeah, I'm not in that group no more.
Yeah, child care,
I
child
moved
care
out of that
workers,
group.
teachers, all of that. They want us to. I got the email probably about 2 days ago. They want
I don't
us
know.
You know,
to-
it has to do with your mental too. You know, that's all different things and chemicals being given off in the body, and then you start being affected with your fear, and that makes you more susceptible to it. So
Yeah,
I do believe
out of
we're
that
all. I
shit.
believe we all got a little
depression,
hypochondriac
anxiety,
in
all of
us.
that shit
I think we all do.
makes it stronger. You know, you get affected.
It's a part of our PTSD.
I just posted
So-
something like that. I mean, because I was going through this weekend just some high stress things, and you start to normalize it to make it's like it's masked as like normal shit. Like some of the things that bring you like high anxiety and shit. That shit internally is eating you away.
Facts.
You-
Stress is the number
Absolutely.
one killer. Like is the number one killer
So
of black
imagine
men.
individuals that are so fearful of this and they confining themselves to a home, isolating.
Whew.
Then you're not getting no air. You scared to go outside. That's
Mhm.
fucking the mental. That'll fuck you up before the physical.
Mhm.
It's all psychological.
It's just like being people in the prison being put in a hole, like just
Mhm.
being put in isolation.
Well, it's
That's- that's thing-
it's the fear factor. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If I'm gonna get on my soapbox and do my Malcolm X right now, it's the propaganda, it's the fear factor. If you put fear into Americans' hearts, you can affect the economy,
Yeah.
everything. That's just the American way.
Mhm.
They
And
did-
it's done through media.
They did it in the 50s.
Mhm.
A lot of houses in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for instance, you have a basement because they scared my grandparents into building a basement because they said that the Japanese were going to bomb us for us bombing Japan.
Mhm.
So most houses in the Midwest have basements.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of a basement. That's why places like Texas and other places that aren't landlocked like we are don't have basements. The whole thing with the basement in the Midwest, like,
I thought it was because of the tornado alley.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that. I would have thought it was a weather thing too, but that's how they scared. It's like what she said. Look at how much money the mask. Remember, we talked about that when the COVID first happened, and I started doing this platform back in June, and the governor put the mask mandate. Remember me and you sat up here and we was like, dog, how much money has a mask maker made? To the point where mom and pop people are making money off of masks now.
Nigga, I got masks like drawers.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Literally.
I got drawers. I'm talking about drawers and drawers, like sock drawers, full of masks.
A mask. Like,
The medical ones, stylish ones, ones people done gave me, ones motherfuckers done designed, ones I done bought from mom and pop people. You know what I'm saying? With their logos and shit on them. So I'm just thinking about fear in America. Think about the crack game. How many ADT systems were sold during that era, bro, when they were worried about crackheads breaking in your houses? My mama put bars on her house and bought an alarm system for the crib. The crack era did that, bro.
Yeah.
America puts shit in place all the time to scare you, and it makes you spend money. That's what we do as Americans. The fear forces us to spend money.
Hell yeah.
Whether you go to the doctor and get a doctor bill because you scared of this disease. I'm terrified of the corona. So you go see your doctor. Your doctor don't even want you there because it's corona. So he double charging you because he at work during the corona.
There's something. There's
and
something
the
to
social
it.
conditioning too, you know, and they use these platforms and media to do that shit widespreadly. Because I was reading something like last year when it first hit, and look at the social conditioning of the Snapchat when they had the little mask on the thing before COVID even came about. And so people were constantly taking pictures with that mask on, and that conditioned them to be more open to actually wearing the mask. And people don't know that was a psychological thing that they placed in. So shit get deeper, and it's deeper than motherfuckers think than this being on the news and shit and scaring people. That's the lowest level. It's shit deeper than that. Motherfuckers need to wake up and get the fuck out that matrix. And that's why it's like, take care of your motherfucking self, take care of your mental, your psych, all that shit, and don't be fearful.
Like somebody just said in the comments,
be scared.
That, you know, how people never left their house and they caught it. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. Like it was just a lot of weird shit to it. I believe in the disease, but I don't believe the aspects and dynamics and the fear that they put into people behind this disease. I don't think it's no different than the common flu or the common cold. I've had relatives, my father, for instance, before he died February 11th, right before COVID was diagnosed in America, he got a flu shot and passed away. So when I talked to his physician felt that my father was older. He caught pneumonia and passed away. Well, people in my family been doing that since I was a kid. If they get old and they get a common cold, they can die.
Weaker immune system.
Yeah, their immune system is weak. Well, that's the same shit that I was hearing about corona.
Yeah. But then how all of a sudden there's no flu at all anymore? Where the fuck that go?
Flu gone.
But my thing is, I tell people all the time, it's y'all so worried about this corona shit, then it's still a lot of fucking diseases and shit out there that you can still get that'll take you out before the fucking corona.
That's all I'm saying. Cancer. You see what I'm saying? I'm more fearful of cancer than I am of corona, and I ain't walking around with a mask for cancer. Where's my cancer mask? If I feel
tuberculosis is a motherfucker. If motherfuckers forgot about that, huh?
I just had to get a TB shot to go back to work. No, I didn't forget about it because they just pricked me for one of them motherfuckers about 2 months ago.
Yeah, the virus is definitely real. I never said that. No, I definitely agree that it's real, but it's deeper.
You thinking combating it is psychological.
I've helped 6 of my friends heal from coronavirus in a week. I told them the things to take, the right herbs, the right natural holistic care, things from the earth, and boom, that shit was gone.
Like even sexually, if I don't want to catch nothing, I gotta they got things for me to put on my dick so I don't catch nothing, right?
But you know what? You could just mentally go out there and just fuck raw and not catch nothing.
I mean, you could do that. You could roll your dice on the crap table. But what I'm saying with America, where did they bring the fear factor?
Or you just be mindful of who you fucking.
AIDS. So they brought AIDS and made niggas be like, man, you better put a condom on. So then the condom companies made money.
Somebody said, where the fuck chickenpox at?
Grandpa and grandma was raw.
They was going raw.
Real raw.
And just hope.
Raw.
My daddy got 13 kids. You hear me though? I'm the youngest of 13
raw
people.
Raw diggity.
That's a basketball roster. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got a basketball roster.
Y'all should have played something for that one.
But all the OGs got kids like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why that's why they all got that many kids. Like our grandparents and all of that. That's why they all got like 5, 6, 8, 12. Them number type of kids. You don't see that shit nowadays. I have one.
Tia Leah said it's a bigger plan is to control the population. I agree.
It is. Absolutely.
I felt like they were killing off older people because we don't have any social security.
You got it.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking.
That's
what I be doing. But no, it's absolutely for population control. They don't have
Yeah.
any social security money left.
Those 1%ers up there making shit. Listen, Rockefeller, they had a whole plan out that was placed out years before. They was talking about all of this shit. The Rockefeller
Facts.
motherfucker got to keep up with this shit.
Yeah.
Because once you keep up with it, then you be like, oh, I knew this was coming.
Well,
I ain't worried about this shit.
It makes sense. Like you said, it removes the fear.
Mhm.
Once you want to, because only ignorance make you fear something.
being
You
in
see
the
what I'm
Matrix
saying?
makes you fearful.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Got to
So
get
that
out
makes
that
you
shit.
scared of shit.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you game or you hip to it, you don't really fear it like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if it was that hazardous, why when I take off my mask, don't I throw that motherfucker in a biohazard garbage with this little sign
Exactly.
on it or something? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't we burning these masks? Because I've been breathing this shit into this mask all day, right?
But if people really fucking pay attention to science and knowing science and understanding your body, then you will know wearing a mask will make you get it faster than not wearing a mask, because you're restricting your airway. You're causing yourself to breathe in a lot of CO2 now. Like,
Yep.
that's all science, and that's breaking down the immune system. So now it's weaker, and now you're more susceptible to the shit.
So that's why, they got you breathing in the tamarind and the lemons and the, you see what I'm saying? Because you're
Right.
trying to rebuild your immune system because you done
Mhm.
broke it down wearing this
Mhm.
mask all
Mhm.
motherfucking day.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, apparently,
No, the letter I read was Rockefellers.
I believe from my understanding,
the
it was
Rothschilds.
it was Rothschilds, Rockefellers.
They
it was
all
of
worked
them. Yeah. The
simultaneously,
Kennedys,
but the one that I read, the Rockefellers, it was a proposal.
a plan. I know
So
what you're
I
talking
know the
about.
difference
exactly
between the
what you're
two.
talking about.
and
Thank you.
another powerful family back then was the Roosevelts,
Yeah, the Roosevelts.
Franklin and all them.
The Roosevelts.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. The
The,
Kennedys, the Roosevelts, anybody that was in politics at that
Mhm.
time. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
had to come from one of them families to even be in politics.
And they are in finances, and finances run this
It's
entire
country.
motherfucking
Yeah, because this is a corporation. This ain't a
Mhm.
country. This isn't a nation. This is a corporation.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? When funny thing this weekend, I watched Lincoln. You have to watch Lincoln and not watch it as a slave movie.
Mhm.
Watch it as how America operates.
Mhm.
They didn't give a fuck about freeing black people, bro. It was all about keeping the economy together. They were making so much money off of slavery that there was no way that the North was going to part from that. But they had to figure out a way to keep them country boys happy. You see what I'm saying? And they gave them sharecropping.
Mhm.
That's why we never got freed for real. That's why we can't get reparations or any of that shit, because you never technically got freed for real.
Mhm.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? The Jews, everybody
You
else
just
got
went right
to,
into another system.
yeah, you just went in right
created another
exactly.
system.
Mhm.
Where you still sharing shit with them. You still paying them a feed up to farm this land.
on, Brother
and to live
X.
here. You know,
Come
what
on,
I'm
Brother
saying?
X.
All of
Come on, Brother X.
But I'm just saying, you gotta
No, that's
watch
real
it.
shit.
It'll make you.
Motherfuckers need to hear
It'll
this.
make you understand, because we
Yeah.
were always taught in 1864, Lincoln went here and he did the Emancipation Proclamation and they freed the slaves because he loved black people. That is not what
I
that
knew-
shit was about. First of all,
I
he
knew
was
that.
trying to get reelected.
Yeah.
The country was at war.
I
I
used
told
to
you
work
they
at
killed.
Elite.
They killed off.
I hated
half.
working there.
They killed off half of their population because it was white man fighting white man.
Mhm.
That's why they started letting niggas fight.
Mhm.
Niggas wasn't fighting in the Civil War
They
at
wouldn't let
first.
us. We weren't good
They
enough.
were fighting each other. We weren't good enough. Then when bodies started dropping, now they like, we need soldiers. Might as well let the niggas go fight for their freedom now. When we were never fighting for our freedom in the first place. This was a business move here. Y'all had a business disagreement, and the biggest earner is the free slave. And who was like, I'm keeping the free slave? The South. That's why the South like, fuck you, we don't need the North.
Mhm.
We got the number one asset, free labor. And they making babies every day. I got motherfuckers breeding on my plantation. The man that made my lineage, Moses Ware, fathered 83 children for his master that we know on paper.
Mhm.
I went and seen his motherfucking paperwork. My mother took me to the plantation as a kid. I seen this nigga paperwork. He was a breeder. He didn't farm the land, nothing. He was literally there to
Fucking
make
breed.
children.
Mhm.
Do you know how much money 83
I be
slaves would make?
stroking.
That's generational wealth, man. Your kids will be rich forever.
Mhm.
83 slaves off of one slave, bro. You made 83 slaves.
Mhm.
Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Would
Motherfucker
you want to
built
let
off
that
of
go?
us, built off of us. Built off of us.
If that was my business, I wouldn't be trying to let that shit go either, no matter how inhumane it is. It's just like you telling a drug dealer, like, man, you got to stop selling drugs to people in your community. Yeah, right. You know how much money I'm making?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Give me something to supplement my income then. Until then, get the fuck out of here with
Yeah.
that, man.
And that's how they feel.
And that's how they feel.
That's how they feel.
Pharmaceutical companies feel that way. That's where I was tying this all back to that. Pharmaceutical companies feel that way.
Yeah.
Who won during COVID? The 1%ers in the pharmaceutical companies. Who owns the pharmaceutical companies? The 1%ers. That's who won during COVID. Tom Brady got a bailout. The football player, he got a bailout from the
Talk your
federal
shit
government.
to you.
Think about that.
For what?
Because he owned a small business.
You know what I did find out is people like Tom Brady and a number of those people, they have vested interest in the agriculture and the farming. They got farms that are working with government aid. So USDA regulated shit.
Yeah.
They regulate shit that's not really healthy for you,
It's not really regulated.
It's
No.
not even regulated.
right? But
I mean, it's regulated, but
they deem it as healthy. So they like
Yeah.
the dairy farmers and all this shit that's bad for you. They say that's
or
That's
when
good
they
for
say
you.
natural, it be natural shit from animals and shit.
Mhm.
So technically, by law, they could say shit is natural when you getting frog juice in your motherfucking shakes and shit. Like for real. The
So that's-
naked drinks,
yeah,
that
the naked
motherfucking
drink.
that natural.
Yeah. So that's even the
Fucking
thing with the
frog
impossible
juice.
meat
Natural frog juice.
and the
Yeah.
plant-based
A
meat.
lot of that shit, and it's like tough because especially if you in that space where you don't want to do the meat, but then you getting called to do that, but then you find out like what the fuck, this some bullshit too. Oh,
See,
bullshit.
because it's all money. They figured out that Americans, it's a vein of Americans that want to eat healthy. So
Mhm.
now you got the fast food restaurants making impossible burgers and shit
Mhm.
like that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's everything is a cash in. They don't really care
Yeah,
about
that's
your
why
health
I stopped
for
drinking
real.
them naked drinks because
You know what I
the
mean?
natural shit they was calling natural was some bullshit.
I've
I'm
heard
sorry,
that.
I was answering.
No, you fine. I've
question.
heard that. I've heard that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don said plant-based meat is made
It probably
of
is.
people.
It probably
believe that
is.
too.
Shit.
My mother said that.
I
though.
done ate the shit. We
My
done probably
mother
ate a
said
couple
that.
people from some other shit. Anyways, McDonald's and shit. Them
It's
come
made
from
of people.
motherfucking.
That's what my mother says. That's funny that Don said
Probably
that because my
is,
mama
shit.
said that.
That's probably why it's natural. Fuck that.
Plant-based shit is made from people.
Plant-based.
So just stick to the fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So it's not safe to
Take your minerals and your vitamins.
so what I'm
Goddamn,
saying is
detox your body.
it's not safe
Shit,
to
shit. We just gotta live in this motherfucking world.
it's
Figure
not
it out.
it's not safe to eat meat anymore,
I
right?
said that's where all the missing kids go. They go into meat. They go into plant-based meat. Okay.
Are you a vegetarian?
I did vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, all that shit. Now I'm just flowing.
You just
Like I don't
going.
do red meat at all or pork, but I still do chicken and turkey, and then more fruits and veggies than anything. A lot of fucking pasta. Fucking love pasta, but
Yeah.
I try to slow down, not too much meat, but it is what it is. I
Yes,
just take
yeah.
care of myself. I take a lot of minerals, naturally grown things, fresh fruits and veggies that got a lot of our minerals and
Mhm.
vitamins that's needed for our body. As long as you do that, you're gonna be good. And detox, get that shit out right away.
Right.
I think we don't do enough of that.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? I think we take a lot of toxins
not-
and shit into our body and we don't detox
Yeah,
enough.
it's important to
Two-
detox.
2 tablespoons of water. I mean salt and 8 ounces of water. That
That-
shit will clean you out in about 20 minutes.
Just room temperature water when you first get up. Your body is detoxing from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's the most
Mhm.
detrimental state of your gut health.
Okay.
When you get up, just drink a bottle of room temperature water. That shit gonna come out in like 30 minutes.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't I mean it ain't gonna be bad to where you running and
Yeah.
shit, but
No,
it's
salt-
gonna get out. It's breaking that, breakfast breaks your fast from the night before. So when you make sure you only taking in something that's gonna flush and further detox you during your detoxing hours, you're gonna be good. Just
Mhm.
don't eat no breakfast until like 12.
Mhm.
That's what's
I
up.
wish my mama was listening to this because she think I'm so weird because all I drink is room temperature water.
Cold water
no.
actually solidifies things and make it stick to the gut.
It's
Do
a person
not.
it's a person that I'll be around and that's what they want. They get the 24 case and if I put some of them motherfuckers in the refrigerator, they will have
Like
a baby.
even with my Brita
Yeah,
filter,
I like-
They want
pour
that
it in
shit
a
room
cup
temperature.
and let it sit
I
out.
need
for a
my
while.
shit room
I won't.
temperature.
I want it room temperature. That's why like Chinese, they drink tea.
Yeah.
They drink tea, but that flushes out your digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
That
A
cold
lot
shit-
of their rituals
Our
and
indigenous
them, I was about to
practices.
say them and Africans, South Americans. I
So
want to say
anybody
damn near.
except
Yeah, I was about to say everybody except for
Everybody.
Americans
Everybody
pretty much
except
still
for-
operate.
Yeah, Western
under
society is
under
built off
indigenous
of
laws.
pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Western society is built off pharmaceuticals. So a lot of the practices that we learn were came after
some of everybody.
these natural, holistic, indigenous practices that were good for our mind, body, and spirit. So we be taking all these fucking fucked up ass pills, making you sicker, make you lose a limb, make you stop breathing,
Facts.
just for a headache.
So that's like, you just reminded me of, you be sitting up watching them commercials and
They
they be
say it
like,
real fast.
and they say all the side effects,
Might
like
lose an
dry
eye
mouth,
after
you
you
might
do it.
lose an eye,
Yeah.
your heart might stop beating, and blah blah. Like, damn, why the fuck am I taking this then? Like, what is this for? You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, it'd be like some pill you take to change your sex once the commercial go off. Like, oh, no wonder it got all them side effects. You doing some shit that's against the law of nature, motherfucker. I bet it got all them side effects.
I'm sure the fucking do
dude,
chemicals
yeah,
and
like,
shit,
what the fuck?
synthetic
Sheesh.
irritants, all that
If
shit
it
fuck up your
ain't
body.
a life threatening, I'll just suffer.
Just
I'll
take it.
suffer.
Take it like a G.
Yeah, because the side effects be fucking you up worse than the, you know what I'm saying? The
And
shit
that's
that
why I
you
be
took to
trying
get
to
better.
explain to people. I be trying to explain that shit. Like, that shit fuck you up worse. Just fuck. And you know what? Herbal remedies help with a lot of shit. Drinking teas help with so many issues and diseases in the body. People could just drink teas and they don't even know that herbs have medicinal properties.
Mhm.
Get your
Is-
shit right with
Is there
some
anything
teas.
for asthma?
Yes, it's a lot of shit
What
for
I need it
asthma.
for my child.
Oh, I got you. I healed my daughter from asthma. She had chronic asthma to where she was in the hospital almost every week.
With him, it's just more so he has like a persistent cough.
I got you. I got you.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Whole line of shit.
They made a lot of money off of asthma.
Hell
Think about that. How much money they made off of pumps and refills.
Yeah.
And man, that's what I'm saying. There's
Listen,
big money in that shit.
His
Man.
inhaler, not his regular one, because he has one that he
I love green tea and black tea.
as needed, but they wanted to try him on a new one that he takes night and day. And that one was 3 something. I said, yeah, we ain't finna do this every month.
But just read. So do me a favor, read everything about that medication and see what the fuck is on that label. That should make you be like, what the fuck? Because then it's telling you that it's gonna make the asthma worse, probably. So it's like we gotta make sure we read and shit.
Because
and
there's some type of
really-
steroid in there, right? To help him
It's
breathe
irritants,
better. It's
I
steroids.
don't know if that one has, because his is it's Advair, but it's not the disc. It's actually the pump
yeah,
form.
Advair has steroids in it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Because that's what he had to use for his eczema when he was younger. The hydrocortisone, which is also
A steroid.
A steroid.
They eventually irritates the skin and makes shit worse.
And they
causes
give you
other
that for
things in the body.
everything.
Mhm.
Chicken pox, they give you that shit for everything.
Everything.
That shit
I
is
make all
crazy.
my own medicine.
You know what? What thing I had to change was, and people take it for granted when you're using like deodorant and using antiperspirant and stuff like that. And I thought I needed to use it, but when I started dating Chrisella, she was like, "You just got to train your body to, to receive the natural shit."
Mhm.
So my whole thing about natural deodorant is like I still be funky
Yeah, exactly.
and I still be sweaty and shit.
You gotta detox your armpits
gotta
first
detox
and your
Exactly.
diet.
And your diet.
Exactly. It's been a
Yeah.
year, dude. And I don't even use antiperspirant.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like, and shit, I don't be stanky.
No,
I'm like,
that's,
damn. Like,
no, that's
deodorant.
real shit. 99% of that shit is your diet.
and a lot of that shit is attributed to like breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the odors is
skin
come from
cancer
the
too.
toxins and
Yeah,
shit
it comes from the toxins.
that built up
Yep.
in your body.
Just think about your antiperspirant, you're holding sweat in your body that needs to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
And
stopping
blocking
yourself-
your lymph nodes with the
yes.
the metals that's in
Yeah,
those.
aluminum.
And-
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Blocking all that shit, fucking shit up. Now you
You're right.
just stinking ass motherfucker.
A stinking ass dying.
for
a stinking
real.
No,
ass
that's
dying
real though.
motherfucker.
No, that's
No,
real.
that's real.
And I'm not saying, even when you working out and shit, but when you start training yourself, like you said, and getting into that lifestyle, you like, damn, I don't be stinking like that. Or I don't stink if I ain't even got to push shit on.
Mhm.
It's because it's just training, the detoxing, the diet,
It's a lot of
Mhm.
diet,
use
a
natural
lot.
products. All that shit's going to help get rid of all that
With
shit.
eczema, I had eczema all my life. I just start using some other shit and
Natural shit?
I ain't no problem.
I need
None
a
at all.
whole consultation with you because it's about to be warm outside.
Mhm. Come see
And
me. That's what my business is about, baby. Come and
Okay.
see me. Come and see me.
the sun be breaking my skin out as soon as it started getting
I have a
warm.
skincare line out for eczema, for psoriasis, dermatitis, acne, all that. Get all that shit right.
For sure. So since we speaking of our government, they just passed the second stimulus, went through House. Now it has to go to Senate to get approval.
It's going through.
And I think it's going through.
It's
You
going
think it's
through.
going through?
It's all Democrat. We got The House and the Senate.
So that's why shit going through
It's
like
going
that.
through. Yeah.
Okay.
So we good now. Shit.
I know they was trying to have it out by March 1st. I don't know what happened. They seem like they're a couple weeks behind, but Biden seems pretty adamant that it's.
So there were
gonna
people who
happen.
did get their second stimulus already, right?
Yeah, there were people. So this will be the third. My bad. I don't know why I said
Oh,
second.
you
This
said-
will be third.
So they doing a third.
1,000
I
apologies.
didn't get the
third.
second one.
So it was 1,200.
I'm
Then
looking
they
at y'all. Y'all get y'all.
They did 12. Yeah, I got it. They did 6 the second time, and then they supposed to do 1,400.
I got it super
This
late,
time.
and I found out it was because the government sent a whole bunch of people to this
Yeah.
fake account.
Yep.
And then they had to get it back and then send it back out. It was weird.
Shane just said naked drinks are the most unhealthiest drinks you can buy.
Man, listen.
I see a lot of people drinking that shit.
It's a lot of
I
sugar.
used to. Remember, that's what I said until I
Man.
found out what the fuck was in them. I was like, oh, this sick. Yeah, I used to be fucking them up.
Wow.
I stopped like 4 years ago.
I see a lot of people drinking those.
It's hella sugar too.
Yeah,
Hella
that's what I
sugar.
kind of noticed from it, from a motherfucker who was trying to tell me it was so nutritious. I'm like, this motherfucker sweet as a bitch, boss.
But you know what? I mean,
Like when I go to
The
Juice,
amount that they putting in there, that's why.
shout out to Juice Kitchen, because I'll be honest,
Yes.
when I would go see Manon, he'd give me some shit that was nasty. That's how I know it was good for me. Like wasn't sweet, wasn't no sweetener in it. It was natural and it was nasty as
Natural
fuck.
nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
but I did go to.
That's how you should like your women,
there's-
natural and nasty.
Facts.
Yeah, you got it.
Natural and nasty, baby.
You
Um,
need a good balance of like veggies and fruit in there too. Like when I make my own, I don't do all fruit. Like I throw some
It depends on my mood.
spinach up in there.
Long as I
something.
get that shit in the day.
It's certain shit that's just natural. It's certain shit that's just natural because it's like it's certain shit that's just natural because it's like you could use a mango or something and make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sweeter or make it right.
But even the
So-
difference between a mango you would get, I know there's a sales tactic to it, but there's some truth in eating something organic as opposed to eating something like non-organic.
Not organic.
Because I've had strawberries before, and I'm like, man, they
you
are all right.
taste an organic banana
had-
versus a regular banana.
Nigga, it tastes like a Laffy Taffy.
It's fucking delicious.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
Yeah,
this is the most
you like-
delicious shit in the
I've been
world.
eating the wrong bananas all this
Right.
motherfucking time.
Nigga,
They toast.
That strawberry tasted like a now and later.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the
And
difference.
now they have codes so you can know where they're coming from to know the authenticity of
Mhm.
the organic,
Shout out to
relationship.
Outpost because Outpost has some
Naturally,
some
that shit
they'll have
sounds
some
too good. I don't
right.
want
That sounds like
none.
you gotta tag that. You gotta actually brand that. That's,
Yeah, yeah, because I
Natural and
branded
nasty.
this already. I'm a motherfucking manifester, respectfully. So natural and nasty.
no, but
Natural and
Outpost have
nasty.
people who
Natural
are
and
they're growing that shit locally
Yeah,
and they're shipping it to the Outpost. So
That's what's up.
you know it's some real shit.
that's what's up. I love it. I love it.
One day I'm gonna grow up and just shop at only
So
Outposts.
so
You
before
ain't gotta only do outpost.
no, you ain't only gotta do
girl. I
outposts.
be
Just
telling
have
people
a balance.
there is no like, I went through that little phase of should I be vegan? I went through all that shit. People gotta understand there's no civilization in history that was vegan.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Yeah.
No, none.
Hey, I'm gonna eat some healthy shit. But I love Cheetos.
I love
I'm a-
cheese.
I'm a
How
fuck-
about that?
Dude, cheese
And sour cream on my
Cheese is
motherfucking
magnificent.
tacos. Okay. But one thing I do is every day I'm taking several minerals and vitamins and things to
balance it
detox
out.
to cleanse my body so
Mhm.
they don't even have time to absorb and to turn into these toxic things in my body.
Mhm, mhm.
Do that
Don
and keep
said
it
natural
fucking
and
moving.
nasty. That shit sound too good. I don't want none of that.
Please put it on the
That's
show.
Erica
Like,
Badu. That's what
Mhm.
when I think of Erica Badu, that's what I think of natural and nasty.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
yeah.
dun.
When I think of Miss
Oh,
Badu,
no.
that's what I think of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Natural and nasty,
natural and
baby.
I'll
nasty.
never forget. She came on Sway in the morning. It's like, man, you smell wonderful. What
Yeah.
is that? That was her pussy.
My
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah.
Yeah, she said my
I was like,
her incense sold out in
yeah,
how fast?
Yeah, it was like an hour. or
that was
something.
No, it was less than that. It was
Oh.
like, woo.
that was before the incense.
yeah,
That's
way
what I was
before.
like,
That's
I
where
was
the
like-
idea for the incense
I
came
was
from
like-
because she said that in the interview.
That was the
Right.
first question.
Yeah.
Because that fruit, when you taking in a lot of fruit and those things to detox your womb, that should be
Man.
ain't nothing like a natural coochie.
Yeah, I don't want no
Listen.
McDonald's coochie.
All right, the McNugget coochie.
Let me
I
get
used
some-
to have a
Let me
McDonald's
get some
coochie.
kale salad coochie.
Can't
You
give me
know what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Let me get
Hey,
some kale
if you didn't know no
That
different,
kale
if you didn't know no
salad
better,
coochie.
you was fucking the McDonald's pussy.
I
It was
was-
all right.
It was good when you was in that same.
Oh yeah, when
mode,
I didn't
you
know
what
no
I'm saying?
better. you know
I
what I'm
had
saying?
McDonald's dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I
And
know
now
how
I want
that
some
shit go.
chakra in line coochie. You know what I'm saying? That's on kale. That's on a kale diet. Give me some of that. You know what I'm saying?
I need some divine
Yeah,
masculine.
get some of this elderberry
Shit
dick.
sound like sunshine. He said shit sound like sunshine. I cannot.
So I'm gonna run through my adult topics right quick before we get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got to wrap up in a few minutes. So look, have you ever, either one of my ladies, taken a guy out on the first date
No.
and paid for everything? Neither one of y'all have ever done that?
I haven't. I'm open to it though. I'm open to it.
What would make you do it?
When you have a demeanor and a mindset to make me submissive enough to do it, and I know it's men out there that can, but I haven't come across it. But I'm open to doing it.
Same with you. Just ain't nobody
I
sparked
ain't
you
no
to want
scared.
to do
I ain't
that.
to be like, yeah, but it ain't tricking if you got it. So he got to be on the same shit. You got to be a nigga that got some money. You got to be a man that's got his shit together where I don't feel like I'm tricking on you. I feel like this is reciprocity. We can go kick it, have a good time.
It's gonna even out at the end kind of thing.
It's gonna be a balancing
Yeah.
thing.
That's all it is.
I'll take D'Angelo out.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Fat D'Angelo or just
He ain't
D'Angelo?
fat no more.
I'm just
He's
saying.
stocky.
All right.
I'll take the dude out off of Good Girls.
Oh, the Hispanic.
Yeah, I feed his ass.
Yeah, I see a lot of
feed
black
his
women like
I
it.
They
feed his
love
ass.
What's going on?
And I don't
with him?
even, I don't know what it is because I love
I've
my
been seeing a lot of black
my
women
brothers,
like him.
my
now.
niggas.
I don't know
But
what that is.
yeah, I'll take his ass out real fast.
Good Girls is a pretty good show. I like
It
that
is.
show.
It's really good.
I don't know what that is.
I don't chase. I've never taken men out on the first date. I wouldn't call it chasing,
don't
but
think
I get
that's
that
chasing.
mindset.
I
I get
just-
it.
I
I get
just-
what she mean, but
I just think
yeah,
if we breaking all
I'm
glass
open to it.
ceilings, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman offering that
I don't
on the
think it's
first date.
anything wrong.
I think that would actually move you ahead in the line
It's
with a nigga like me.
it's a form of confidence too,
Facts.
and being secure. If you know that you ain't chasing them,
Then that would
that's
be
all
even
that
more
matters.
of a reason for
That's
you
all
to
that
do
matters.
that. Then.
Yeah,
You
if
know
you
what
know
I'm
you
saying?
ain't chasing a nigga,
I don't think that's thirsty.
because this something you want to do, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
If you-
So if you want to take them out, take them out.
If you like that nigga, you better let him know. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Don't get caught up on the word chase." Okay.
If Chriselle,
That's why I say I get what she mean,
Yeah.
but
if Chriselle wasn't waiting for me, I have to ask her because she's completely against that.
Against women asking first.
Yeah, completely.
Really?
I believe
She
it.
completely against.
Why?
It. We've had this discussion all the time.
'Cause I
That's
feel
this whole
like
craze
she's
of women.
traditional.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay. So the
She's
two
very
the two
traditional.
power couples that we had on here.
The women shot their
Well,
shot.
Simona shot her shot at her husband. She's been
Mhm.
married 10 years.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Rachel shot her shot at Lewis,
mm,
and they've been married 10 years.
But they
And-
like them enough. I don't
And
be liking
and
these
it's
people.
if Chriselle
That's what I said.
waited for the shot to be shot.
I got you, boo. I got you. Yeah, but I don't think it's anything wrong with it. But like I said, it has to be there. Like I have to feel that energy. I have to see it. I have to hear the mentality. It's more to it than just being like, oh, you want to go. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Speaking on the behalf of her, I think she had the same mentality that you had, but was not going to
Do it.
do it, knowing that she had an expectation, and
Mhm.
somebody needs to meet the expectations. A lot of
But
niggas
still
tried to-
wasn't gonna say
still
no.
wasn't going to say anything. I found
Mm.
that like she threw out so many.
Curveballs with that.
Yeah, well, even she threw bait out there that I wasn't
Yeah.
catching. I was like, I don't know how to, I don't
Navigate
I don't know how to
this
figure
water,
out.
yeah.
Right. And I was like, all right. So I just kind of shot my shot once. I was like, oh, word, that's what it is. All right, and that's what it is. But
Kind of waiting.
right, but I didn't want to step out and on fate and get dissed. You know what I'm saying? So I had to wait for the sign, and the sign wasn't really it wasn't
Yeah.
obvious. So I guess in some cases somebody would be like, hey, and I've been in those situations too where I didn't bite, and then they're like, well, nigga, come on. Like I down to the point where nigga, you want to fuck? Like I've had that before. You want to fuck me, right? I was like, well, yeah, shit. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
some women are like that.
Yeah.
Some women are like,
because I'm very naive to it. I'm very
I
naive
don't
to
think
it.
I don't think it's being naive. I think it's being respectful and trying to understand where that woman is. Because sometimes we could be difficult to fucking understand. So I think you just kind of put that up as a safe gate to be like,
Mm-hmm.
well, then once she responds, then I know what the fuck.
I've
to
been
do.
I've been taken out a few times, and I will honestly say the people who did that or that have done that, I hold them in kind of different high regard than I do other people. I view them a little differently.
Yeah.
I've never been
I guess
taken
I would
out.
say. I have. I was actually kind of.
Now you saying first date? No, we speaking still on first date.
said
Yeah,
first
we still
date.
speaking
Oh,
on
okay,
first
okay.
date.
That's
Yeah.
almost like the whole proposing thing too.
And the motherfucker was adamant about it. Like even see, I think the proposing thing is a little different. Women be mad as fuck when they see other women get on their knees and shit and ask a nigga for his hand in marriage. But as a man, I would be flattered. But on the other side, I understand where y'all coming from.
I feel like a bitch.
You would feel like a bitch.
I feel like a bitch. I feel real like.
Well, see, you've been married before. You proposed to somebody. I ain't never did that before. Mm-hmm. So that would be new territory for me. But I can understand someone who's been married before.
Even that was strange. I mean, I ain't gonna get a detail. That was a strange proposal too. But
we need details now.
I mean, I would feel more inclined to go through the whole traditional, like ask the parents, get the ring, all this stuff. I want to do that. I didn't get.
That's what you want for your daughters.
That's what I want for my next marriage too.
Yeah, but I'm saying even for your daughters.
Absolutely.
Too. Okay.
Yeah, I want that same traditional kind of follow the.
A lot of people don't do that no more.
Nah,
they don't.
They don't.
I mean, like ask the parents.
Ask the parents.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't be knowing. I just know people get engaged.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some steps to it. Like I was like, how do you surprise somebody with a ring that they know they gonna get? Like I don't get that part.
I don't get that part either.
Like I think you just play around with the idea, but
you talk about it. Like, oh, I might like this one, but they don't know when it's coming.
Like I know her ring size. I know everything about it, but I don't know how to actually get the one that she wants.
Specific, yeah. Like how do I know without asking you?
Right, and then you get the wrong one and get dogged on Facebook.
Just don't get the little baby.
Well, that's all about just knowing your woman.
Yeah,
learning her style, what she likes, the aesthetics. What she appreciates.
I'm gathering all that. I gather all that stuff.
I feel like I wouldn't care about it.
Then you should have you got it. Okay. You're second guessing yourself.
All right, go ahead. And
Kayla said her husband asked her dad, but not her
manifest
mom.
it.
Yes,
you're supposed to ask.
Yeah, you're supposed to ask for the father's hand, your father's daughter's hand in marriage.
Right, you're supposed to go to the father, ask him, and he's supposed to grant you whatever and give you the business if you don't think. So
what about when the dad is not there?
I think it's the mom or family. I think it's somebody in the family should know before.
A big bro.
Yeah.
Big brother.
Yeah, big bro.
Yeah.
OG.
Oh, I'm livid if I don't hear nothing. And my daughter talking about she engaged and some shit. What the hell you is? That shit ain't official.
Until he run it by me.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is you gonna say no? Like, is that what they're running it by us for? For us to be like, nah, bro, not you, my nigga.
He ain't the
you ain't the one, boss.
Like, yeah, what happens at that
I've been telling my daughter for years, you ain't the one. I've been waiting for you to bring your black ass in here and ask me that shit.
I really don't fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is that what the question is for?
I don't know. Because
Simona said Steve asked her brother. That was one of the couples I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Said Steve asked. And her dad.
Okay.
If some nigga come to me and ask to take my oldest daughter, Taj, in marriage, I'm like, nigga, you sure? Because she a trip. Like, you don't you sure that's what you want to do?
People know that.
Don said you're supposed to take your girl to the jewelry store a year or so prior to propose.
Damn, a year or so?
Yeah. You're supposed to have because then all that time you forget. Over the time you forget that you even went to the damn store looking and shit. Like,
women ain't forgetting no shit like that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Because
nigga take you to the jewelry store, you're not forgetting. You and that nigga could break up, and one of the things you're gonna remember from the relationship. I remember that day that nigga took me to go fit
I
rings.
didn't think I would want to go.
I wouldn't want to go. Just know my ring size.
See what I'm saying? They're excited about us. With us, it's just going to the store.
Literally went to the store with a female to get her pennant fixed. I was there with her, and she started looking at shit, and we were looking at stuff and talking and whatever. It wasn't talking about marriage. Like, this, I like this. I like this. All right, that's dope. Drama went down with some whatever, and the story was, and we went shopping for rings. We went to I was like, what the fuck? We didn't. I was just in the damn store.
Find a sneaky way to ask my best friend to get the information from me.
I find beauty
about the ring, because if you take me to look at rings, I'm gonna be anxious. Like,
that's what I said.
I'm gonna be anxious.
Is this today?
And I'm not gonna feel surprised. Like, I want to be surprised, and I want to appreciate.
Nigga, I want the Martin.
Just
proposal.
Know my fucking.
You better fucking not. And I was gonna make a status about that earlier. Like, how fucking toxic
was Martin?
That shit?
Why was that toxic?
He said, "Damn." He
said, "Mary."
He's like,
"I'll marry
you. You plot. You scheme." He said, "I will marry you.
Damn.
Are you
Happy
happy
now?
now?
Yeah.
On that part, I'm not talking about. I'm
You talking about Brian
Oh.
I'm talking about
McKnight?
the Brian McKnight.
But that's
we
why
talking
he
about
had
the
to.
first
That's
one.
why he had to do Brian McKnight.
I missed all that shit.
'Cause
I
he
was
had
watching.
fucked-
I was
he
watching
had-
Seinfeld.
He had fucked up royally before that. That's why he had to come back with the Brian McKnight in the park and all of that.
That shit was dope.
Yeah,
I
that was
like. That's
cold.
why I was like. That's the part I'm talking.
Because
That
he told
Nah.
Gina, like, well, we can go on like this for like another 5, 6,
Yeah,
7, 10
yeah.
he was
years.
for real.
And she like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Are you happy now, Gina?"
No.
I remember
As she
that.
moving to another city.
Took all that. My niggas wait.
She said her daddy told her daughter's father to not even ask. He said she
felt-
said that they were way too young for him to even be asking. Mm. Yikertons. Interesting. Okay. On to the next question. Do most men cheat because most men are not with the woman that they really want?
I saw that on Facebook.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
So because of
I don't-
settling
I
is
don't-
why
I'm
people
not
cheat.
100% into that. I think it can be a part of it, but I also could also be that they're with the woman that they want, but she's not being aligned in the things that and appreciate the things that he appreciates, so that he can be more attracted and not want to go cheat. So like some women nag too much. Some women do shit to where they don't even care about what they man appreciate, but they want their man to do that shit all the time.
Mm.
And then you don't even ask him how his day is and shit like that. But this bitch over here asking him how his day is, seeing if he wants something. And there's some women that really don't do that shit. You think he not gonna be like, I'm not condoning cheating, but I just think differently. I make sure I educate myself on the mind of a man, and it'd be like, you don't think that he gonna get attracted to that, and you can't even ask him how his day going, but you want him to ask you every fucking day.
In full transparency, when I was married and I did cheat, that was the reason why I cheated. It was a whole different kind of. It was a whole different kind of energy. Like, wait, that's how you talk to you can talk to me like that. Like, it was a whole different approach.
Dang, you
talk.
care about how my day was?
Right.
So think as a woman,
Brought me-
we
brought
want to
me
hear
lunch- brought me
that.
lunch to
Y'all
work
want to
one
hear that
day.
shit too. Y'all are beings too. Y'all have
Mhm.
emotions as well.
So do you think this goes both ways? So do women cheat because they're not with the man that they wanted to be with?
Not again, I wouldn't say it's solely because it's not the man they want to be with, but it could be some lack in
Did you
some
read your
areas.
inbox? Read your inbox.
Could be some lack in some areas.
Or something is not.
Or she could be one where I'm just settling because this nigga take care of home. Or it could be I love him, but damn, he don't even do this. So, but he do this, so I'm gonna go over here. So.
I think I've said this on a previous episode, but I think some men go for the trophy because it looks good, and it might not necessarily be a match. Like, oh, she's nice looking, she has a job.
Settling. That's the part of settling because you don't really love her. You don't really have a connection. You're in love with the idea of her. You're not really in love with her. So that's a form of settling to me. Just like a girl would settle with a nigga who she think got goals and aspirations, and he really ain't doing shit for real. That's all a part of his con and manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So
but sometimes it's always some type of connection that's keeping you with them. So that's why I say I can't solely say it's because you don't want to be with them. Because if you didn't want to be with a motherfucker, you're not gonna be with them. Well, I'm not gonna be with them.
Yeah.
I can only speak on me. But most times it's still an attachment that makes you want to be with them. But it's some areas where you like, yeah, I like it over here. That's what it make motherfuckers go over there. But it's like if you don't,
what creates the situation for you to even go find out what's going on over there? The neglect.
And not communicating.
It might just happen on accident. Like it might not even be an intentional. Let me go talk to this nigga, but this nigga just might be the nigga that's paying you attention. And
Right.
I'm not getting it here,
but
so
you're not getting it there. So that's the neglect part of it.
So I think we did talk about this when Tierra and was here. It was something like that because I brought up dude from the Love and Marriage show that's going through a divorce that cheated on his wife and all this type of shit. And these is a lot of the excuses that he was giving as to why he cheated. It was the neglect. You know what I'm saying? But she had just had a baby and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
but did he say that he tried to communicate and they
not
sat
really?
down
No.
and they had a
See, and that's what
conversation?
we were saying in our people. Period. In relationships, you don't communicate that. To me, that's one of the most important things to communicate. Is that hey, you lacking. I'm feeling neglected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should tell your mate that. I don't
Yeah.
think you should skip over that and go find it from somewhere else.
Yeah, but it's essential that the mate has empathy and they understand, because you could talk to a motherfucker all day.
John said, "Ain't no damn accidents."
No, it ain't no accidents.
I didn't say accident. I said intentional. Like, you might not be like, oh, I'm lacking this over here.
So let me just go over
I'm
here.
Go talk to him. It's just something that ends up happening. Like,
Yeah.
your coworker might be the person.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing today? And then things just
Like,
go.
And that's how you
from
get a
there.
work.
Like, she ain't going to look for a coworker, but
And
shit
that's how
might
you get a
happen.
work husband, work boyfriend, and shit like that. That's how that
I
happens.
wouldn't know, because I work with a lot of females and white men most of the time in my field.
None of them had work husbands or work boyfriends.
Ain't no damn accident.
It's a lot of women.
I had a work boyfriend.
You had a work boyfriend.
Yeah, when I had a
never
boyfriend,
had
and
one.
he was pissed about that shit.
Yeah, I
And
would've been
It was really
pissed too.
jokingly, because he had a girlfriend, and it was just really a joke. Like,
but
at least
your
on my
man,
end.
your real man didn't take it as a
No,
joke.
he didn't like that shit.
Yeah, because you could end up smashing the work boyfriend.
No, because
No, that's
ew,
just
for
somebody
me,
you
I
work
had to speak
close-
on me.
See, people confuse it. It's just somebody you work real close with, and y'all
Okay,
cool.
there's 24 hours
Yeah.
in a day.
Okay,
You spend 9 of those hours with that guy.
yeah,
because you got to.
there was no attraction. Well, I can only speak on my circumstance. There was no attraction at all.
But I ain't
for
never
me.
had one.
He could
'cause
build
again,
attraction.
Yeah,
I work with a lot.
He's your
of
work husband. He
females.
feeding you every day. He making sure you got a ride. All that type of shit. Work husband. He get 9 of your hours of a 24-hour day.
complimented me daily, but still, that didn't make my coochie be like, "Ooh, I want to." No, it's boundaries. You have to have boundaries. Boundaries is essential in all relationships.
True. But I'm just saying, in them
But yeah, my nigga wasn't
circumstances-
going. He was like, "You got me fucked up. This nigga ain't your fucking."
Tamika
work
said my
husband."
work boyfriend became my Simona said my work boyfriend became my husband. I'm a sucker.
Kayla said I wouldn't say work boyfriend, but he bought his food.
So he was the work trick, pretty
He
much.
was the work trick.
The work trick. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was, the work trick. He bought everybody food.
Hey, I like food. So
I was
take
trying to
it.
fuck my work
You know I
girlfriends.
like
maybe
food,
that's
Tom.
maybe that's why my relationships didn't work out at work, because I was trying to have
So
sex with my work
maybe
girlfriend.
when-
Yeah, see, and what the fuck? That's the boundary.
Yeah, as I should, right? Exactly.
What
Fuck
the
them
fuck is that with
boundaries.
the boundary?
We go together. Give me some coochie. Shit.
Oh god. Work coochie.
Yeah, some work coochie.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
That's because he work around a lot of black females.
Exactly.
What does that have to do with anything?
A lot.
That means he got access to it.
Yeah,
I work
and
with
I
a
usually
lot of
be, and it'd be like
females.
one or two other guys besides me, like, so that affects the room.
The vibe, the
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Females and white guys.
Yeah, tall, funny. Yeah,
Are you buying food?
It depends.
Is you
Yeah.
buying food before you get the work sex or after?
After.
I ain't before. I'm not a before guy.
Damn, she can't even get damn.
Mm-mm.
And if she allow that,
Yeah, she at work with me 9 hours of the day. She barely see her man. Shit, when they get home, they got to deal with kids. Then they go to sleep.
you could bring her a fucking Snicker, my nigga.
Yeah, I got a
Ah,
snicker.
spicy.
I got a snicker for her motherfucking ass. All right.
Oh Lord.
So look, could you take someone serious that had sex with one of your friends?
Yep.
You could date them.
Like, how close of a friend?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Let's go into that.
Levels to the friendship.
It's
Yes.
levels.
Okay, so let's say we're gonna do BFF
No.
first.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No,
So if he smashed your
So let me
BFF
correct myself.
8
It is
years
level.
ago.
It's levels.
they just
and they just
smashed?
one time smashed, they didn't go
That might be
together.
different, 'cause she
They
probably
smashed
don't
one
give a fuck.
time 8 years
And
ago.
unbeknownst, like it gotta be a situation where, yeah, not best friend.
I don't know. Sometimes
One
best
smash?
friends
I don't know.
Give you the green light to go for.
I've been
Maybe they
traded.
just do.
You remember we talked about? No, I've been traded. Women do that to
Women
us all
do
the
it
time.
too.
I've been traded. Before,
Women do
bro.
it too.
Chance you got traded.
Yeah, Mike sat right here and
I don't
told me
think-
I've been traded. And when he broke it down, I'm like, damn, Mike's gay. And he's a comedian, but he broke it down like, yeah, bro, I got. Yeah, he like, yeah, I got female friends, bro. You niggas get traded all the time.
I
Y'all
guess I
dumbasses
looked at
don't
the
even know
question
it.
too vague, so I don't want to sound like, oh yeah, I just go fucking date one of my friends niggas, because that's not
Could
how
you
I
take
fucking
someone
go.
serious that has sex with one of your friends? Nah, that's different
you
than a
see-
trade. If your friend say, girl, the dick is good as a motherfucker, you might want to get you some of that. He a one night stand type nigga anyway. Damn, that's different. But I'm saying now, if you meet a nigga that she used to date and now y'all
My
serious.
best friend.
Yeah, now y'all
No.
serious.
See, now you changed it. You said they
You said fuck. You
Oh
said
no,
just
my
fuck.
bad. They
Right,
fucked.
right.
Had sex. My fault.
One
Had
time?
sex.
But
I
best
don't-
friend, no.
I
Best
I don't
friend,
know.
no.
I don't know how many times.
Best friend, no.
Like if they smashed back in high school and you in your 30s, can you really still hold your
Right.
body?
That's what I'm saying.
Like 7 years, that's all. That's all.
She probably would not care if it was like a one time, like however many years ago. I probably would not care.
So would it be awkward if we're all at like functions, like Makai's birthday together, party, and I'm there with your best friend, and I done Jay both of y'all?
No, because you're not Jay.
Huh?
This is not a J.
I'm saying
I'm not a J.
we fucked back in the day.
I know, but you're not gonna refer to me as you Jay.
Okay, my bad.
Thank you.
Correction. We
Thank you.
We fucked back in the day, and now I'm fucking your BFF, and we at
night in Miami.
yeah,
Better.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
On the
we're
balcony.
dating, you're not Jay.
You let me get it on the balcony one night in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was drunk. We ain't got no strings attached or none of that. We just cool.
If she want that nigga, I probably would not care.
Would you even tell her?
Yeah, how she not gonna know?
It was a one night in Miami.
Yeah, it was like a.
She probably would know.
You gonna talk about your one night in Miami?
I mean, I ain't never had no out of town flings like that, so
You need to work on that.
You ain't never had no out of town one flings?
Not even one.
How you the balcony bitch and ain't had no one night rendezvous on the balcony out of
What
town?
that got to
no
do with my
motherfucking weird.
balcony?
Cause how you gonna be the balcony
First
person
of
and
all,
you
I
ain't
don't
getting it
even
popping
be
on the
going
balcony?
nowhere.
You need to work on that.
Yeah, you need to travel more, man.
I do.
Flights and shit is real cheap right now. You ain't got no
I don't
excuse.
have nobody to go with though, except my guy.
Who said you gotta go with somebody?
You going to get your waiting exhale on. Stella got her
not.
groove back. Yes, you is. You gonna pull up in Nigel on the resort. He gonna come to your room
That.
late night.
I do want to go to hedonism in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Nigel.
Not now.
But when you go to Jamaica, you have to take down a Jamaican. Damn near an American
That's the
requirement.
That's what I'm saying. Nigel.
That's the point.
One of the niggas that's gonna be working on the resort. He gonna come to your
No,
room with some
first of
hot
all,
towels.
Ruined it for me because I didn't know what's his name was gay in real life. Winston.
Who's with? Oh,
From
Yeah.
Stella
Y'all
got
knew
her
I was
groove
talking
back.
about the fucking movie
Yeah,
and not
well,
her
hey,
real life story.
Hey, Winston was gay in real life. I thought
That
you
ain't
wanted.
got shit to
I
do
thought
with
you
the
wanted to get
movie.
your Stella's got your groove back on.
That don't got nothing. to do with the
Literally,
movie.
you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
got
I
nothing
ain't
to
know
do
you
with
was
the
just talking about
You
limitations
should
on
have
it.
known. I was talking about the movie.
No, I thought you was talking about the entire situation that you wanted to go to Jamaica, have sex with a gay guy. That's what I thought you wanted
Wait a
to do
minute,
because that's what happened in real life.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, what just happened?
that's
I
what you
said
wanna
if
do,
I'm not married by
sexuality is a
40.
spectrum.
Look, she talking about Scales want you to be a floozy so bad.
He do.
To know I fucked him and you went behind my back is trash. She definitely been on a foreign balcony. That's Don talking about you, Shorty.
Y'all can shut the fuck up.
And I don't want you to be a floozy. I'm just saying you should go sow your wild oats.
Go have fun. Enjoy the life.
Yeah.
Not right now.
You sick and tired of Milwaukee niggas, but you gotta go sample other niggas.
Not
Wait, okay,
sample.
didn't I say when I was in Houston?
You didn't see
I
nothing.
ain't see nobody.
Cause it was a whole snowstorm.
Yeah, it was.
going on.
Let's go back
At
when the
that
weather
time,
is
it
better.
wasn't.
Before she got there, it was like a day and a half of decent shit, and she didn't see nobody. But all them niggas was getting prepared for the storm.
Right. They was locking down.
Yeah, they couldn't be out there trying to be
They paid
sexy.
for the news.
They had to go shovel the bitches snow and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had time for that.
They had to go put their Impalas up.
And they foes. They couldn't swing on foes in the
Right.
snow.
They couldn't winterize them. They had to put them up.
So it's a no go. You're not dating someone that your BFF had sex with back in the day. Even if I'm like Grace, it was a one night stand, though, baby. No, you either.
She probably would not give a fuck.
Shoe on the other foot. Tone, we dating somebody that?
She
That's
married
how
now.
we
She
have.
Yeah,
Let's keep it a buck. We have.
You're a
fellas,
whore.
are you dating somebody that your guy smashed back in the day?
It's different with men.
Why does it have to be different?
I don't know.
with
Let's ask. Let's
men?
unpack that.
It's usually different with men.
They
Like,
usually don't care.
Well,
Like,
There you
I
go.
don't. I don't
super
go to
important.
these.
They say, Grace, what lipstick are you rocking?
Who said that?
That's what Kayla Howard asked.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is Rachel V Cosmetics.
Yeah, shout out Rachel V. I was talking about
This
Rachel
my
and Lewis.
shit.
It's one of
I
the
love
couples.
her lipstick. She got the best fucking lipstick.
I heard.
Listen,
I've heard. We
Listen.
heard great reviews,
High five.
and I don't
Bomb
even wear
ass
make. I don't even
lipstick.
wear
I need
makeup.
to get some,
Great
'cause I like
reviews.
matte
Great
I've never
reviews.
heard- I never
It's the
liked
bomb.
it.
When I say it don't fucking move, come off, nothing, baby. Listen, when it comes to my matte lips, I'm always buying that. But yeah, what was we talking about? I just forgot that fast.
No, I was saying you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, when it comes to men, like why you say that?
Why?
Why is it different for men?
Because
Because
they don't
we have the
care.
lower standards.
Mm.
It's a girl code. We all talked about
Unless
the
they
niggas.
love her,
so
they
we
probably
shouldn't
don't
have-
care.
Unless the guy puts a stamp saying this is the one.
Yeah, she's
I
off
want
limits.
for-
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Everybody's up for grabs. So if we mess
And then when
around
women
8
do
years
that,
ago,
when women do that, they get called hoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
that's
sleep.
not cool.
you can sleep with 2 people.
Yeah, get called a hoe.
Yeah,
You could
That's
talk
not
to
cool.
2 niggas.
Right.
You ain't even got to
just
smash
talk,
both of them.
not
just
even
talk.
fucking them, and you a
can go
hoe.
to 2 dinner dates.
Yep.
That's
Got
it.
2 numbers in one night
One
at the
could be
club.
business, and
You can heart a hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
in your
yeah.
DM, and you a hoe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I just be wanting to have a conversation with different men about that.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That is definitely a double standard. That you
Facts.
down somewhere.
Huge
Facts.
double
But
Lame.
again, we really, if we don't want to give our all to them, they for everybody.
It's a lame ass double standard, actually.
Tamika, women are nasty too. I gotta be devil's advocate.
Men are just
Men are
nasty.
just they nasty, but it's a lot of nasty ass women.
Come
too.
on, man. Talk your shit, Grace. Keep it real over here
I'm
on all
always
slick talk.
Tone,
You know what I'm saying?
you
keep
know
it, keep
that.
it real. Keep
You
it
know
real.
that.
Timber B tells me everything.
Tend
Yeah.
to be
They
talk
be
her shit.
they be trying to front in my comments. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
don't
we
think
don't
she
really know what the
fronting
fuck
because
going
it's
on.
true. Men are just nasty, but bitches are just nasty too.
Thank you. I'm just saying, just be honest. Speaking
It's
of being
on both
nasty,
sides.
are threesomes a no-go?
For me,
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Oh, you for it?
Yeah.
In or out of relationship? Like you'll do a threesome with a guy that you just
Um,
having sex with, or would you give your committed partner a threesome?
It depends on my space and how he makes me feel. It depends, and I haven't been in that space, so I wouldn't know until I got in that space.
Okay.
So
I feel like we have to be out of town on vacation.
It couldn't be no Milwaukee bitch.
Nope.
It couldn't be your friend.
Nope. You definitely not.
Would you invite your friend to the threesome?
I don't know.
You don't
Depends
know.
on the space.
Have you still? I don't want to do that. You would smash your friend, the friend that you bring in. Have you smashed her before?
That's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I don't want to. I've seen my friends naked, but I don't want to touch your coochie.
Okay, he just gonna touch coochies then.
That's not a threesome.
That's not a threesome.
It definitely ain't.
Mm-mm.
He just getting
That
pussy,
mean I
2
gotta eat your
pussies at the
coochie.
same
And
time.
what are we supposed to do after this?
Yeah, yeah. He getting the train ran on him. Y'all gonna jump a nigga down.
Damn, That's crazy.
Y'all gonna jump a nigga down. You know what I'm saying?
What if I
I'm
like the
sure
way
a lot of men have had.
Look at Don. He
trains
said,
ran
so
on
wait,
them.
so she's natural nasty and do threesomes? Yeah, bro. And she can get your chakras in line and get your health together. Probably get your credit right too. Shit.
Yeah.
Make your hair grow.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, here gonna have a long talk because I need
I'm
some
glad
help
you
over
did
here.
it.
Okay.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been waiting to
you
get
didn't
it.
come Thursday.
Mm.
Yeah,
See,
but
she getting
not
gifts and
just
shit.
anybody will get that from me. So let's be clear on that, Scales.
I know we know anybody ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? He just, put the curiosity out of there
Definitely got to be a divine.
because that might be something a nigga might want to work towards. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he had to,
He definitely got to be a divine individual.
he got to be God body damn near. Like how Cherie look
I mean-
at D'Angelo. You walk on water and shit. Tiptoe on hot charcoal. He got to be that type of nigga. Huh?
I ain't say all that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Just in alignment. I'm gonna say alignment.
Just in
Can we go
alignment.
back to this friend comment?
Okay, friend comment.
What
Go
if she
ahead.
eat the fuck out my coochie? What do we do now? You just go back to being friends?
Nope.
That's what I heard. That's
Exactly.
what motherfuckers try to tell me is
So-
going on. That's what I'm wondering.
That's your back.
That's her bae, huh?
That's your back at that
So
point.
we're not even going there.
Does it have to be your bae?
Because she ate the box well.
Why
Or
does
was
it
it
have
just-
to be her bae? Why couldn't it just be a night of fun?
Because I
And
want it
then...
again.
Cherie saying she gonna
Oh,
be a
you're
dick.
saying you're gonna keep one? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
she's gonna
your
be
bae.
addicted.
I will.
She's
but
gonna
it's
be
like,
your
what do
bae.
we do after that if you do it well and I like it?
She might be a bae then.
And we can't do that. We need to just be friends.
Oh
I'm not
God.
doing that with my friends.
Tamika says she would have to pick the person though. He can get a threesome, but she got to pick the person.
I wouldn't do it in Milwaukee. I couldn't see it.
I know I have a lot of people that I know that say that a lot. They be like, "I'll do it, but not in Milwaukee."
Like it really got to be out
They
of
say that.
town. We just find somebody while we out.
And
So
never
what's the-
see
what's
the
the-
bitch again
what's
because
the
they don't
risk-
want to see her again. Most
Yeah.
females don't want to see him again.
What's the risk of doing it in Milwaukee? Like, what's
People
the
messy.
he gonna want to double back and fuck her without you or something?
She might.
Or you might want to double back, and you might be
Either
gay,
one.
now. Or you might be gay now. I mean,
Either
this
one.
nigga done took my bitch.
Either one, and Pepsi.
She said she might like that her coochie
That's
got
what I'm
ate
saying.
good.
You might want to put me out and move her in. Like,
Ah.
kids got a step dyke now, all types of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I just don't want it. People just, I don't know. I don't know if you gonna know your boundaries. Like, okay, bitch, this is just a one time.
Create the boundaries then. Let it be known up front.
I've heard that women don't give niggas with good dick threesomes, and then I heard women
That's
do
a
give
lie.
niggas with good dick threesomes. So
Why we
which one
having
is
a
it? Because
threesome
I'm
if I don't
confused.
even like your dick. Why am I gonna bring somebody else?
Why would I want to share it with my friend if I ain't been bragging about this motherfucker? What am I sharing it with her for? I'm finna bring her into some weak shit. Like,
I heard a rumor about that about me. That somebody said my vagina was trash, but then he came back with his friend. Make that make sense. I was like, oh, okay.
That's a lot.
wait a minute, that don't make sense.
Something
Okay,
like that.
okay, yeah. Let's stay right there.
Maybe he was trying to work you up.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's telling people that he smashed you before.
No, somebody made this rumor up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying that's a rumor. So in this rumor, he's telling people that he smashed you, correct?
And that it was trash.
And that it was trash. But then him and his friend came back and smashed you together.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who was the friend? I want details.
Like, shit, when did the train take place? I wasn't present. You
Listen.
didn't get a boarding pass or a
It
ticket.
wasn't the guy. Somebody else made this shit up.
Oh, okay. I was a little lost for a minute. Okay. I'm back.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, if the shit is trash, I'm not doubling back. Even if Tone want to
And
go,
with my
I'm gonna say,
friend-
Tone, you can go by yourself. But I don't want none of that trash ass
Yeah,
box.
if it's trash. But that's the same for women. Well, I can't speak for. I always try to speak on myself.
Mhm.
But I ain't going back if it's trash. If the dick is whack,
Y'all already led into my next question. My next question was, if
I
the
don't want
sex
it
is
back.
trash, how do you tell a
if the
person?
dick is whack, I don't want it back.
If the sex is trash, how do you tell a
I
person?
don't know.
I tell them. Honesty is important. Delivery is
It's
essential.
all about delivery.
Delivery, but I'm gonna be honest.
What you gonna say? That ain't it, baby.
Yeah.
Lay there naked, like, and look over at him like that ain't it.
What was that?
Or are you feeling okay? Like, check his temperature.
No, what was that?
You got COVID, nigga. Like, go get a thermometer and hit the thing on his
You all
forehead.
right down there? Need some ginseng or something?
Maybe you was intimidating. He was a little nervous or something.
Unless he
Nah,
asked, I ain't
I ain't
saying nothing. I'm not
intimidating.
gonna
I
block
get him
you.
going.
Cherie, you ain't telling him. If it's
I just
trash,
ghost
you
him.
just gonna
She
leave
said
this
just
ghost.
ghost him.
Yeah,
to
to me-
Somebody else like it. I just don't.
But you know that if
He
you
probably
don't tell a
can't.
nigga they trash, they gonna keep thinking that they best.
Yeah,
And that's the problem. So many women are not letting these men know this shit. I'm gonna let you know.
I
But
think
when I
sexually you need
have
to talk.
His
Have conversation.
his attitude
I'm a
was
communicative
he didn't
being.
care, he still fucked.
That's because, as trash as it's been, other women haven't told.
That's why I said I don't care to tell you because somebody else like it. Let them like it. I just don't need to.
But I'm gonna
'Cause
let
we're
you
not
know
gonna
I
do
don't
this
like it.
again.
You just ghosting them, like Tamika said.
I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
Tamika,
not ghosting.
And I'm out.
Ghosting.
I'm not ghosting. But if you try
Well,
again,
that's
I'm gonna
fantastic. A
curb
really
it.
smart decision, young man. We can put that
Why do I
check in
need
a
to tell
money
you
market
how to
mutual
improve if I don't
fund.
plan
Then
on
we'll
doing it?
reinvest the earnings
That ain't
into
my
foreign
business.
currency accounts with compounding
Now I'm not gonna tell you how to
interest, and
improve.
it's
I'm gonna
gone.
tell you that it was whack. You figure out how to improve on your own.
Because sometimes it ain't no improve. It ain't no improvement. If I
It
can't
depends
feel it,
on
I can't
how
feel it.
whack it is. Was it the wackest? Was it alright?
It could be worked with.
Yeah, like I
It was
can
the wackest. It's
try.
always go up from
because
there.
I've had a guy where I gave him another chance, and I was like, let him
Because I think
try
you
it
should
again.
tell him so then he can try to make an effort
Yeah.
to show
But
out
if it-
next
if
time.
It's a matter of
Because you might have made him
But
nervous
if
or
it's
something.
whack, I ain't finna try to give you no.
sometimes it's
fucking
just
suggestions.
suggestions off. Sometimes it's
I
just
ain't giving
not
no
big
man
enough
no
to feel
fucking
anything.
suggestion on
So
how
if
to
it's
get
not
it
big
together.
enough for me to feel anything, we really don't have shit else
See,
to
that's
discuss.
different.
But that's part of the whack sex.
True.
So it's not the connection for you.
It's the fact that I can't feel.
Feel shit. Okay. Are you a connection person? It
I'm
don't matter the
both. It
size.
depends.
and-
Look at who we talking shit too.
I'm
bro.
both as fuck, and I'm a Libra, so
Okay,
it's
it's a
like the
balance.
balance. But I'm both. Depends on if a bitch in love, then it could probably suck, and I just be all in love and shit. But it just depends on where I am. in my
Tamika said no
space.
second chances. Yikes. Y'all hard on a nigga.
Y'all ain't gonna let that man.
I might have had a
I
long
might
day.
let him get a second chance.
He
I might have had a
not
long
been-
day.
He might not have been prepared.
Yeah, I might have had a long day that
What if
day.
it's a aight, not bad, but a aight, but it
ain't always get the second.
the aights,
Definitely.
I might be like, I might, because sometimes the aights still don't get a second chance.
Mm.
But it just
Oh,
depends.
expectations.
Like, but
Whew.
I'm gonna communicate. I'm a communicative woman, so I'm going to let
Do
you
you need
know.
long sex, short sex? Like,
That all plays
does that
a role.
matter?
We don't need to go anything as far as not including foreplay, but just straight stroking. We damn near don't need to go longer than the good 20. That's the max. After that nut, we can rest and do it again.
Mhm.
Because I'm tired at this point of laying like how many more positions?
Cause
we're
I'm
gonna
because I'm a foreplay person, so that foreplay lasts a minute.
Okay.
So come on, let's get. I don't need you to be a minute man, but I need you to. You know, we ain't gotta go fucking all fucking.
You
day.
trying
Like,
to make sure you see the results of
I want the
of what you had
chemistry. I
cracking.
want the connection. I want all the good, but it doesn't have to be so stretched out. But I don't want it so minimum either.
Mm.
So I guess it depends on the individual.
20 minutes.
I mean, I was just curious about that. You know, we talked about this before. I'm not into that. I think I can pull up and get my
But there's
shit
some people
shit
that feel
done in a
like-
5 to 10 minute
Some
window.
people be like,
The
yeah,
nigga
won't-
said, if
won't-
I let you hit, you better bring your A game the first fucking time. I'm gonna cut you.
But I'm just saying, what if he was nervous? Long night, might have been a long
You too
day.
fucking old to be nervous.
No,
They
some
still
women
be
are
nervous.
intimidating.
So niggas be nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some women are still
Oh.
intimidating.
My friend talked to us about it.
And listen to how hard y'all is. Like, what if I don't put on a good performance? Then I'm gonna be in the group text
See, I'm
like with
confident as
with
fuck.
this sound.
No, you should always be. I don't even want to deal with you then. You need to be confident coming to me because I'm gonna be confident.
No, but what I'm saying is after I'm hearing these conversations that y'all having, that fucks with my confidence.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
You confident. You
What if the shit was just bomb like that?
What if what
Ain't
was
that a
wrong?
compliment to y'all?
What?
That nigga can't last that long, or he can't handle his shit if it was bomb. you know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, like that's good. That's what's up.
Tamika says- Tamika
That's
says
if
she's
it's
had
okay.
great sex that lasts 10 to 15 minutes and trash sex that lasted an hour.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I agree with her. I agree because I don't really look at the time. I look at the moment, like how it's going, what happened, the motion of the ocean.
I think it's got to be some type of connection there too.
Woo!
Like even in the lust factor, you really
Connection
wanted to
make it
fuck this
better.
person. Even if you ain't in love, you just really wanted to have sex with them.
And let's talk about the sizes because there's some guys that don't know how to work their shit and it's big as hell.
I've heard
Yep.
that.
Big as hell, don't know what the fuck he doing with it. And
Yep.
it's like
That was my trash one.
How do you not know what you doing with
Some
it?
of
though?
them
I'm gonna
just
give you a visual of
Can
what
I
this
have
nigga
some of
did.
your popcorn?
Yes. It's good as fuck.
It's good as fuck. Shout out Lush Popcorn
Conversation.
upstairs in the
Lush.
Sherman Phoenix. They got that shit up there. I'm
Got this
telling
I
you.
can remember. It was kind of like
Yeah, I think said no, motherfuckers be confident any other time, nigga. don't don't get intimidated.
it was like he
Better
just-
bring that motherfucker A game.
He kept pausing mid, like it'll be like this is him being in there, then come out, and then it's like
So his rhythm and stroke game was just off.
yes, it was just kind of like it wasn't a consistent like this.
Because sometimes some be so fucking horny that they not using the right grinding and the right movements. That's
True.
essential. Some be just ready to just pound some shit. Desensitized ass niggas. That's why you can't. I'm not fucking with no man who's not sensual.
Well,
And I'm not saying that you can't break my motherfucking back.
no.
break me like a
I
taco.
was gonna say, even for somebody like me, you get into the habit where you'll be sensual with a motherfucker that you probably shouldn't even be sensual like that with.
You
And
gonna
that
be
make
sensual
and
with
that
me.
make people crazy. You
Motherfuckers
see what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
sensual with me. I'm not taking anything less than.
We can kiss and all of that.
I'm not
You
taking
know, like-
anything less than.
It's gotta be sensual for me, damn near. Like, and I guess that's
But
fucked.
that's why you also have to have an understanding with that individual. And y'all both know if we ain't trying to be together, Let's let that shit be known so that when we have these moments of sensual, consensual sex, we not getting in our chest after.
They said bye, Cherie. Shane laughing at you. Kayla laughing at you. Tamika
He
said.
did.
Tamika said
This
that's
nigga
when
on
you.
the camera,
Tamika said that's when you gotta lay back, tell him relax, and take control.
Period. Hey, I need to add her on Facebook. I fuck with her.
This is how he was.
Add me, boo. Grace Cole. Look at that.
And I tried again, and he did it the same. So I'm like, oh, this. So
No, it's really some niggas with some big penises that don't know what the fuck they doing, and there's some niggas with some short hand of the stick that be working and rocking. They be like, oh, look at you, little tink tink.
I say this all
Look
the
at
time.
you.
Average dick. The mic all the way back here.
Yeah.
Average dick me, please.
What's average for you though?
I can't put a number on it, but
Shane said you won't know if the sex lasts longer than a minute unless he's a minute man. That's the only way you would know.
Tamika said, please don't be sensual with me if it's a booty call.
I
I
don't
want
have to watch-
sensual
I
every
don't
See,
have
time.
to
I'm-
watch
I'm
the
damn near
clock,
sensual
but I
all the
know
time.
I want all the time.
you only been in here like 2 minutes. I don't gotta watch the clock to know that.
But I'm saying with the coochie fire like that, and I just had to give it up in 2 minutes
but
like
then I
that. That's a
let you-
compliment, ladies.
But she said, let you take a break.
And then you got to get back to it.
Yeah, ain't no you done the
I'm gonna
fuck.
put my shit on and hit it.
Nah. You gonna get your ass beat then. You get your ass beat that way.
You better go take a nap. Whatever the fuck
Gonna
you
get
gotta
your
do.
ass. Don't play with my time.
He can take a
Fight
nap.
niggas.
You gonna time it?
No.
Like,
just
all right, buddy, get up.
do whatever you gotta do to get back up.
Time for
again.
round 2.
Who you be
nigga.
fucking with where they just let you get up and go?
I didn't say
oh
that
my
I do
God.
that.
I
just
ain't having
said
it. See, they respect the
do.
queen. They respect the queen.
That
Motherfucker ain't,
one nut take them
motherfucker ain't
out.
moving around for
It
me.
do. It do.
That
We
one
taking
nut be
niggas
taking
out,
them
don't it?
They be like, oh, you want some juice? Ooh, you want some?
Shit.
But why do y'all think we don't be putting in a lot of work to get there though? Y'all don't have to do shit.
In 2 minutes, you
Y'all
get it.
just be laying there, man.
No.
Who be laying there?
Y'all do. Y'all ain't been had to do shit, man. We done had to pump and sweat and do some more
Oh,
shit.
I'm interactive.
We can ride.
I'm interactive. I got Megan these, so I'm interactive.
I don't got Megan these no more, but
Like,
I'ma
here,
get
you
up there
hungry?
for a couple minutes.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what Tamika said you should have did with the guy who didn't know what he was doing.
I'm
No,
violent as
'cause you can't fuck me back.
Kayla
If
said
you
I'm
on top-
violent.
Why do I gotta fuck you and you can't fuck me back?
But I'm saying you on top at this point though. He ain't doing no fucking
you
on the
can't
bottom.
fuck
anyway.
me though.
But you said his thing was big though.
But you can't fuck me correctly.
Oh, I get what you not getting what she's saying?
I get it. I'm fucking with her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I totally get it.
Yeah, because you got me fucked up. You ain't finna get fucked good and you can't even fuck me good. You came in at the
Yeah,
right time.
Tom,
Have
you
a seat.
You walked right in on time, brother.
What kind of popcorn you got? You got the same as her?
You got what,
Oh,
butter?
you on that bullshit.
Milwaukee mix.
Like
Oh,
chocolate.
white chocolate.
Oh, let me try that. Go ahead. Open that up.
Shout out Lush Popcorn, black owned and operated inside the Sherman
Do another
Phoenix
ad.
upstairs. Yes, sir. I
I
fucks
did
with him.
with yours too.
That's my people.
Yeah.
She
but-
said, make him a sandwich and give him some milk.
Take your nap and let's get back to it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to the ladies, Tone, that sometimes we give it up because the shit be bomb like that. We give it up quick because
But
the shit
then
be
take a
cracking
nap,
like that.
Right,
Let's
but then
do it
he talking
again.
about get dressed and he on his way.
Yeah, I'm finna hit it.
See, I don't experience that, so I don't know how that feels because you're not. I command.
I can get you there in 5 minutes. Straight up. If I'm focused,
I'm sure
I
there
can
are
get
some
you there
men
in
that
5
can get
minutes.
some women there in 5 minutes. Okay.
But 2 and think you gonna go.
It's all right.
Cherie wants to round 2. Fuck all that.
I don't care how long we went. I still want to round 2.
We got shit to do.
Yeah, I told you. And then sometimes that BBW coochie put you to sleep, man.
What's got
So
today
take
where we
your
can have
fucking-
That
nap.
motherfucker be down there marinating
Take your
underneath
nap.
the fupa, the fat upper pussy area, whatever you call that thing,
Mhm.
and it be down there marinating like a roast
Take
Mhm.
your nap.
at your
They be-
grandmama
they be
house.
falling off the bone.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh,
Then you
off the
you
bone.
slide in that thing, and then it put you to sleep. Then you wake up 3 hours later like, fat bitch, I had something to do today.
So then let's get back
Don't
to it.
don't
Then
call
you
her a
can
fat
go.
bitch.
Yeah, she is with that good ass coochie. Her fat ass. That made me miss my whole day. Tone, I done missed everything. The guys trying to go hoop,
Ignored
smoke
your mama
session.
phone call.
everything.
That sounds like a person.
I'm late for work, all kinds of shit.
Pick the kids up
Yeah, I
from
had
school.
some shit to do today.
Oh shit.
I
Big girl
probably-
coochie to knock the nigga
After
out.
like 30 minutes or an hour, I might be like,
But
Yeah,
I
see-
heard skinny girl coochie do that too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I heard that too. You know, they do
It's just not
sometimes.
that not
It
as
has its
good.
days.
It has its
And-
days.
oh, y'all discriminating
Big
like
girls,
a
big girl
motherfucker.
be cheating with that. Then Tamika said, if I think I'm a rose, just say that. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm competing with this rose that can get you off in 35.9 seconds, then I don't need to be in there that long either. Then.
I
you
don't
do.
want that. I don't like.
Oh, you don't like the rose?
I don't want it. That's too desensitized. Like the
It is.
She likes connection. You gotta remember she's an energy.
Oh
girl.
yeah, she's an energy person.
Yeah.
You got to use it sparingly.
Give me that big dick energy.
Big dick energy.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it's great for using it as a supplement.
When he ain't around, when he
Yeah.
can't get to him.
I done died.
toys are nice, but I just don't want that rose thing. Like it's just
You
the amps on
definitely-
that motherfucker just ridiculous. It's too
It ain't really
desensitized.
no low level.
The
You was
wattage.
number
It's
one.
too
The wattage.
desensitized. At that point, that stimulation is coming from a different space. Like, and I'm really about energy.
I
so.
see. I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was episode 65 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. The amazing Grace. Shout out to Grace Cole for being in the
Like,
building with
Ezel,
us
let me-
tonight.
Let me get some more popcorn.
You know what I'm saying? From the rules to them crowns podcast,
Rules
right?
to them crowns podcast.
So now I gotta come on your shit now.
Hell yeah,
You
and we
know
gonna
what I'm
talk some shit.
Yeah, I gotta.
And
come through
owner
your
of
shit.
Sacred Love, Yoni Semen and
Plug
Wellness.
all your shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sacred Love, Yoni Semen and Wellness. Come get your feminine wellness practices done with me. I help. They call me the coochie healer and the Yoni prophet.
Yeah,
the
get your
pussy
coochie.
prophet.
Yeah, get your coochie clean.
I also have Queen's Crowns, essentials, hair products, all natural, help to grow your hair, keep your hair healthy and lustrous. Also, hair by Grace Cole, call me the Silk Press Queen. Also, I have Sacred Skin Essentials, which is my skincare line. Also, I have Sacred Smoke, which is my CBD smoke line. Oh shit. Also, I do crystal sound healing therapy. Yeah, I do a lot. I do dance classes. Oh, also for my men, I have a men's beard serum that's out that is amazing and loved by so many individuals. Come get your beard right, nice condition, nice and soft, growing healthy. No Anthony Hamilton in this bitch with the spot patches and shit. Let me get you right.
Talk
Just
your-
come see
talk
me.
your
Reach
shit.
out. Reach out.
Charlene from them patches.
Yeah. Charlene.
One stop shopping this bitch. Yep.
Okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up though. Like so when can they catch the pod? Like when do you
Every
come out?
Thursday, Rules to the Crowns podcast. We go live on Thursdays, but it airs on Mondays on all platforms, and you'll love it. It's just based around just mindfulness, getting your shit together, real shit. More focus on your mind, body, and spirit, and talking about just aligning your shit, your demons, your bullshit, being honest with yourself, transparency. Just getting your shit together because motherfuckers be fucked up out here.
And I
used to be
mean
a
the thing
fucked up
about it
motherfucker.
is what I like about what you're doing is, you know, when people think of holistic people or, you know, people that's woke or people that's into, you know,
I'm not woke. I'm
no,
aware.
I'm saying when people, you're aware when people are into spirituality, we always look at them as like cornballs.
Mhm.
But the
I'm
thing
a
that I,
fun-ass
yeah,
bitch.
but that's what I'm saying. The thing about it, like
I'm a
people
real
like,
ass bitch.
like you, Jill Scott, Erica Badu, even like artists like Ari Lennox, y'all bring the fun to the shit where it's
Mhm.
not as like boring. Y'all bring the sensuality and the sexy.
you know
to
why?
it. You
Because
see what I'm saying?
motherfuckers don't know the polarity and how to be authentic. When you're not being your real self and being a genuine and good intention individual, then that's where you don't see the balance and motherfuckers be like, oh, they boring. But if you know how to balance and have alignment, I always refer to that word. You're gonna be a real ass motherfucker with good intentions. At the end of the day, it's all about the good that you give out and still being real with yourself.
Facts.
And that's all that fucking matters.
That's what's up. So before we get out of here, like I said, this episode was brought to you by Steve O'Love and his new wine and Ricardo Amor Tequila. Also, this Saturday, Baby Drew will be performing with Chris Crane, Cigarette Break, Nina Stacks, Lou Hefe. It's hosted by Reggie Brown. Music by Homer Blow. Showtime is at 8 p.m. They got VIP tables available. You can purchase tickets and will also be streaming on all social media platforms. It will be at the Bayou on MLK Drive, Black owned and operated. So that's this Saturday. Baby Drew live streaming performance, concert and dinner, the Andrew Green Blues VIP dinner and live concert this Saturday at the Bayou. Make sure you go fuck with them. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you guys on Thursday. This was the Slick Talk with Skills podcast, episode 65. The amazing Grace. Shout out my guest, Grace Cole. Shout out Cherie. Shout out Tone and Ken. And we out.
Peace.